County that are serving worldwide to protect our freedom.
Now that deserves a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. In the Pledge of Allegiance. Does everyone know that one? Absolutely. All right. Let's get in here, ladies. This microphone doesn't stretch that far. All right. You guys ready? All right. You know how we start it? Salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That was fantastic. Don't forget to visit the Blue Star Moms up on the concourse this evening. Ladies, if you'll take your place back on the corner there, thank you so much. And thank you, Cheryl, and the group of ladies here with us tonight. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and now focus your attention to the symbol of our country, our American flag, right here on the front straightaway with the Army Cadets of Bakersfield for tonight's national anthem, sung by Ashley Jansen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
Ashley Jansen, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Blue Star Moms, this is a surprise for you. You get to start the night tonight, so I want everybody, all you Blue Star Moms, right out here once again. Do you know the 4 most famous words in motorsports? Okay, as soon as we get the A-OK from upstairs, we're going to fire each and every one of these race cars up. All right, so I'm going to be in the middle. I want everybody to surround me. I am surrounded by Blue Star Moms, ladies and gentlemen. So does everybody know it? I mean, I want everybody in front of me because I'm just going to kind of dip down and put this microphone in all your faces. Are you guys ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Drivers!
Start your engine!
All right, ladies, thank you so much. Have a great night. It's Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night at the races. Enjoy the evening. Jason Reed, we got a big night for you here tonight at Kern County Raceway.
Yeah, good to be back. Good to be back. Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night. Always good to see the Minterfield Air Museum out. That beautiful yellow 1945 Willys Jeep. Of course, the 086 helicopter pulling that thing. Here we go. We're going to kick it off. Of course, NASCAR Michelob Ultra Super Stocks. Twin mains, 30 laps each. That ought to be good. Following that, we're going to be a 20-lap mini stock. And then driving off right now, folks, they'll be back third race of the evening. Les Schwab Tires NASCAR Spec Mods. They'll be out for 30. Faster Pastor race, 15 laps. around the quarter mile. That ought to be interesting. Who's the fastest pastor in Kern County? We're going to find out tonight. And, of course, twin main events. The Super Stocks will end the evening. They'll start it and they'll end it. NASCAR Michelob Ultra Super Stocks, another 30 laps. 10-point separation coming tonight for Super Stocks. Roger Holder, your points leader. Greg Puskarich, Perrin Kuchtra, and Rich DeLong III. 10-point separation between those four. So excellent points battle going on for that class. And then, of course, our Spec mods. Always good to see them back. Les Schwab Tire Spec mods. Jim Coffey out in front. Mason and Galvin, that's your top three. But you heard Steve Hughes talk earlier. Eric Brust in the 4 EB. Quick qualifier for tonight in the Les Schwab Tire Spec mods. Keep an eye on Brust. He'll be fast. Should be a good evening. Once again, if you're just coming in, we're getting ready to get started here. 7 o'clock sharp, kicking it off. Main events coming up. Grab you a nice cold Budweiser, Bud Light, Michelob Ultra, Coca-Cola 5150 energy drink. Hot dogs, nachos, Frito boats, pulled pork sandwiches at the concession. The Blue Star Moms. How nice was that to have them out? Of course, right behind me on the back, what I call the lobby area, back behind me in the breezeway. They're out there. Go check out their tent, their little setup they got going there. Support them. KAXL 88.3, our media partners, Life FM. They're out here this evening too. So, yeah, like Steve Hughes said, busy night ahead of us. But, of course, next weekend, Eyewitness News Night at the Races presented by Fox 58 and KBAK. Folks, that's next Saturday, the 24th. But don't want to go anywhere the weekend after. That's the famous Fireworks Spectacular. And if you've never been to one out here at KCRP, you're missing. Get your tickets now. GPS, General Production Services, 50th anniversary, Saturday night, July 1st. And, of course, the America Fireworks Spectacular, about a 20-minute show put on right behind our sponsor signs out there just outside of Turn 2. A great show put on by them, so get your tickets now. But right now, here we go. Yeah, it is. Once again, NASCAR Michelob Ultra Super Stocks main event number 1, 30 laps. Starting on the outside of row 8 in the number 38. Got to be Troy Carvalho. Inside, driving the 23 tonight out of Bakersfield, California. The Complete Oilfield Development Services. How about Ricky Bird? Starting row 7 outside in the 14th spot, driving the 12 car out of Bakersfield, California. A1 Multi-Business Center, Crush Bar and Grill. That's right, Paul Smith in the 1-2. Eric Sunnis in the 14. Moving up to row 6 on the outside. Driving the 77 out of Bakersfield, California. Stroking Worms, Skinny's Automotive. It's got to be Michael Nix. Just inside of him in the 55 car. Bakersfield, California driver in the Salty's Barbecue. Rap Kings, A1 Smog. How about Austin Wilson? Austin Wilson in the 5-5. Moving up, starting 10th in the 61. Out of Palmdale, California, Hooper's Rear Ends, Oxygen. Got to be Anthony Maynella. Inside of him, 4th in points in the 84. Out of Santa Clarita, California, Country Girl Saloon, Rich DeLong III. Halfway, row 4, outside in the 13, starting 8. Out of Bakersfield, California, Vagabond Inn, A-Sign Factory. That's right, Chris Dalton in the 1-3. Just inside in the 47. Got to be Greg Puskarich. Moving up, row 3 in the number 1 car. 3rd in points. Driving 6th spot tonight. Out of Bakersfield, California, Jumpstart Pat Brown System, Perrin Kuchtra. Moving over inside in the 5-7 out of Tehachapi, the younger Fife. That's Kyle Fife in the 5-7. Row 2 outside, 0-2 out of Bakersfield, Legends Properties. How about Paul Ebersbacher in the 0-2? Points leader inside, starting row 2 in the 24 out of Bakersfield, California, the West Coast Wild Man. How about Roger Holder? Moving up, row 1, outside, defending champ, out of Tehachapi, California, in the famous red and black 7 car. That's right, it's going to be Gene Fife in the 7. On pole, inside.
Here we go.
Black 18. How about P.J. Hernandez? And just like that, they cross in front of Hughes in 3. What do we got, Steve?
That's right, race fans. We're kicking off Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night. Out of your seat and on your feet, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the Michelob Ultra Super Stock main event number 1, and we are underway into turn number 1. P.J. Hernandez in the black number 18. 10,000 RPM clutches sponsored car. Going to lead the field down the back straightaway as they thunder into turn number 3. Side by side behind Hernandez as they exit turn number 4 to complete lap number 1.
Clean racing coming down in front of me. Here we go. We're starting to get single file already. Hernandez, Fife, Holder, Kuchar on the outside, pulling out a 2 down the back stretch. 02 Ebersbacher, he'll settle into 5. The 57, and of course the 47 of Puskarich, he'll dip on the inside as they come out of 3 and 4.
Great racing in the top 5 right now. We've got the number 1 of the Milkman, Perrin Kuchar, on the outside of the 02 of Paul Ebersbacher. Ebersbacher continuing on the inside, and Kuchar with a nice run on the high side off a 2. Oh, boy! Kuchar may have tagged the wall and got loose right there in front, and more contact between the 02 of Ebersbacher. Spinning also is the 13 of Chris Dalton, and saving that is the 24 of Roger Holder. We go yellow early here tonight in the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks. That all started, Jason Reed, coming out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. You saw the number 1 machine on the outside line. He got a little loose there, may have tagged the wall, dropped to the inside, then everybody's trying to save their car from spinning as they enter turn number 3. Caution out early. The number 7 of Gene Fife, the mountain man, out in front.
Wow, coming right down in front of you. Major damage to the hood of the 13 of Dalton. He'll tuck right on the inside of Wilson here. And yeah, Steve Hughes, I tell you what, I saw 5 spin, nobody touched, so kept it clean in 3 and 4. That was kind of nice.
It certainly was. And what you're looking at there on the number 13, the Vagabond Inn sponsored machine of Chris Dalton, was just basically an accordion effect in the middle of the pack. Once those cars up in the top 5 started to spin, everybody started to check up. Chris Dalton unable to woe up that number 13 machine soon enough. He just taps the car in front of him. A little bit of body damage on the 13. Doesn't look like anything more substantial than that as we try to get set up here in the lineup. Early caution tonight for the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks. I want to take this time to thank Coca-Cola, tonight's race sponsor and our official soft drink here at Kern County Raceway. Since the day we opened the doors here at KCRP, it's always been Coca-Cola, and we're very proud to be part of the Coca-Cola racing family here in Kern County. Looks like we're just about done with the track inspection. We'll get the cars lined back up and ready to go. It's our 5th annual Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night, Jason, and I am just so proud of this event and what we can do for our local pastors and their churches. Also want to thank KAXL, great media partner for us for this event, and we hope to expand that partnership. Of course, that is Life FM 88.3, the Christian radio station here in town. Live and local, by the way, and they're right there. Their studio's right off of Stockdale Highway. Want to thank them. Blue Star Moms, that was a pretty cool deal, man.
Very cool.
I kind of just came up with that idea. You know what? Blue Star Mom's going to start the evening tonight. They get to say the 4 most famous words in motorsports, and I may have shocked a couple of them because I don't know if they all knew exactly what the 4 most famous words in motorsports were. But hey, it worked out and it turned out pretty cool.
Right.
You know, I want to thank our great partners, Jim Burke Ford out there in front of the field right now in that beautiful 5.0 Mustang, the official pace car. If you haven't been by Jim Burke Ford on Oak Street, that's the one I like to go to, that original one. You know, over 100 years here in Kern County selling those terrific Ford products, and that actually is my favorite, that Ford Mustang. Also want to thank our founding sponsor, General Production Service. In just 2 weeks, Jason Reed, 2 weeks from tonight, Saturday night, July 1st, we are going to celebrate the 50th anniversary of General Production Services. It's going to be an amazing night. Salute to America, fireworks spectacular. We're going to have the Lucas Oil Modifieds here, and if you have not seen those, race fans, you got to come and see them. They put on a fantastic show here on the Big Half Mile. Looks like we're lined up and ready to go. Gene 5 chooses the outside line as your leader. P.J. Hernandez on the inside. Perrin Kuchar, who is right in the middle of that incident in 3 and 4, will be on the outside of row 2. with your current points leader, the number 24 of Roger Holder on the inside. And then it's the 57 of Kyle Fife in the Ashmore Motors sponsored machine, and the 84 of Rich DeLong, the third. He'll be on the outside of the third row. Here we go. Restart, about ready to happen. They enter turn number 4. And ladies and gentlemen, if you've never been here, this box right there, that's called the start box. The leader can launch from there, and the green flag is in the air, and we are underway. And PJ Hernandez with a fantastic restart, leaving the number 7 of the Mountain Man, Gene Fife, in the dust. The 24 of Roger Holder.
Oh,
moves up in the
contact
second,
down the
and we've
back
got a
stretch.
big incident on the back straightaway.
I didn't mean to step on you.
That's okay. A couple cars involved, and I believe nope, the number 7 of Gene Fife gets through. What'd you see back there, Jason, coming off of turn number 2?
Well, I got to tell you, unusual for him, and I could be wrong, but coming out of 2, I saw 5 continue to drop. I'm not sure if he missed a shift or something going on with the car. Dead stalled out of 2 down the backstretch, and like you said earlier, what happened to Dalton, an accordion effect, and unfortunate, I believe it's a 61, Steve Hughes, right back behind us. Anthony Manela getting the worst of that, but yeah, coming off of 2, not good. 5 having problems obvious.
Yeah, Anthony Manella in the 61 machine with that pretty severe right side front damage on that red, white, and black 61 car, but stranded on the inside wall on the back straightaway. I'm scanning the field, and I do not see your last main event winner. That is Perrin Kuchtra involved. He has turned around facing south on the back straightaway. You see the DJ safety crew tending to him now. That car is up against the wall, sustaining some damage there. He may have to go off on the hook. They're talking to him now, Jason Reed.
Yeah, I could look up here on the monitor on the replay, trying to wait for the preview to come back on, but Kuchra definitely facing backwards. Look out. 5, once again, problems as he came off of 2 and it just started behind him. Everybody trying to dip out of the way. Sunlight in the windshield, that probably doesn't help coming down into 3 and 4.
Well, that incident was far from turn number 3. I mean, everything happens. It gets a little tight there coming off of turn number 2. And if you just get a little loose and you catch the car to the outside of you, this is the net result of that. You see, having to go off on the hook is Perrin Kuchtra, so a tough points night for him as he will be out early. Want to thank Timberland Pro, the official work boot of Kern County Raceway, coming on board this year. Also our good friends at Kern Asphalt. They had their night earlier this year, and it was a tremendous success for us. Smith & Son Tire, Bakersfield Taft, and Belridge, Greenway Pest Control, Bakersfield Truck Center. You know, they're right there off of Highway 99 and Golden State, which is also called Norris Road there, almost to Merle Haggard Drive there, also known as 7th Standard. We want to thank them for their continued support here at Kern County Raceway. And Joe Ronco Rentals. Man, oh man, what a great deal we've got going on with Joe Ronco this year. The 15 Minutes of Mayhem. Stay tuned for that one. I think their next 15 Minutes of Mayhem is going to be waterless boat races next Saturday night. Do you know what waterless boat races are?
I don't, so I'm going to ask.
Neither do I.
Okay.
But we're going to figure it out along the way. Well, let me tell you, it involves boats and no water, and probably towing them behind some sort of race car.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, so Joe Ronco for all your rental needs. They are the exclusive rental provider for Kern County Raceway. Also want to thank Bakersfield Karting Experience, you know, the only indoor dirt track on the planet. If you've not been down there, you guys got to go visit. It's right there off of Buck Owens Boulevard in the old Costco building there. They got a great restaurant in there called Smokey's Grill. Great food, great times, birthday parties, all kinds of fun stuff there at BKE, Bakersfield Karting Experience. And, of course, Birchtold Equipment. You can visit them at birchtold.com for those New Holland and Kubota products, which we use every day and twice on Saturday nights. We couldn't operate this place, Jason Reed, without Birchtold Equipment Company. So thank you guys so much for all you do for us here. So it looks like the cleanup continuing as the number 1 of Perrin Kuchtra. Report from the track is driver is okay, as you see Hall Ambulance backing down the access road there. But they will have to tow that number 1 machine into the pits, and I will go get an update from Perrin as soon as he gets there onto pit road, Jay.
Shout out to the 61, of course, Anthony Manella, Steve Hughes, coming at you right now. His crew going to work on the car, keeping him out on caution. So hood off, a little adjustments. Manella back out on course.
Yeah, the Hooper's rear end's hot and tasty, sponsored number 61. Doesn't look like too much damage into that cooling air induction on the front of that race car. You know, there is a big tunnel, basically, that goes right to the radiator. That's not damaged, so plenty of airflow getting to the cooling system on the number 61. They did have to remove that hood, I'm sure for safety reasons, and it may have been obstructing his view a little bit because that sucker was way up in the air after contact on the back straightaway. So it looks like the number 1 car will be pulled in, and I'll head that way, Jay, for a pit report here shortly. Back up to you.
As Steve Hughes makes his way into the pits, getting an update from Kuchtra's car. Yeah, unfortunate, folks.
Hey, you know what, Jason, before I head down there, I just want to ask all the race fans, did everybody go and get their free raffle ticket for that really cool Coca-Cola beach cruiser? Because if you didn't, you need to go grab your raffle ticket. We're going to give away another bike. It'll be our third, I think it's our third Saturday night that we're giving bikes away. So this will be our third bike. We're going to do it for 3 more Saturday nights. So be sure to get your free raffle ticket as we'll give that bike away here in just a little bit, Jay.
Free raffle tickets, once again, folks, in the Breezeway. Picking up free raffle ticket for the Coca-Cola bike to be given away. 6 in a row, 6 weekends. I guess we're going to give those tickets out. So Super Stocks, of course, it's the NASCAR Michelob Ultra Super Stocks. Trying to get lined back up here. Extended caution. We're 2 down, 28 to go. Trying to get double stacked on the front. The damage of Dalton is visible on the hood. He'll line up row 4 inside. Restart here in the 7th position. The 61 of Manella, he'll pull up to the rear. Good to see him getting back out on caution. 2018 Jim Burke Ford Mustang convertible 5.0 driven by Tim West. He'll dive to the inside. It's going to be Hernandez and Fife side by side as they coast through 3 and 4. Into the start box we go. Who's going to get the good jump off? Fife trying to rebound from that missed ship last time around. Holder will sneak underneath. Hernandez, Holder, Fife to the outside in 3. DeLong's going to come into low. He'll take over 4. He'll still stay side by side down the back stretch. The 57 trying to hang in. Kyle Fife in the 6th spot. Dalton will tuck in low out of 3 and 4. Puskarich will settle into 6th. Down the front stretch they go. Next in the top group. A stretch back to, that's going to be 55. Wilson, Bird. The 38 of Travalo, 61 back out Manella. Ebersbacher will pull up the rear as they come down the back stretch. 2 wide into 3 and 4. PJ will lead them out. 4 down this time. Oh! The 38. And Ebersbacher grabs them right at the apex. They stay green. No caution. The 38 of Troy Garvalo parked sideways in 3 and 4 after contact with the 02 of Ebersbacher. They keep it green down the front stretch. Oh, they touch! Big crash on the front stretch! That's Puskarich in the 47. In the 57 of Kyle Fife. Fife pushes him sideways all the way down the front stretch. And they just got too close on the wall. They tried to go 3 wide out of 4, and there was nowhere to put that 47 and 57. And again, third caution, only 5 down in main event number 1. Wow, Super Stocks really having issues right now trying to get this thing off and running. And Fife to the outside, the 47, Greg Puskarich, second in points coming into tonight, finds himself, he'll be on the hook, I'm sure. Flew it out in 1. Big cleanup ahead, folks. And the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks will come to a park. I see Steve Hughes, sometimes they let him out in front of the wall or just on it. He's making his way down. hopefully to turn 1.
No, I'll stay right here
Okay.
on the edge of pit road. I'm going to get in the shade and just talk to Perrin Kustra, who's very upset with the 2 incidents that he was involved in. The last one taking him out of contention in this race number 1 for the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks. And now this incident between the 57 of Kyle Fife and the 47 of Greg Puskarich resulting in a red flag on number 5. On lap number 5. So after talking to Perrin, physically he is okay. Mentally he is very upset. Was concerned with getting pushed to the wall in that first incident, which resulted in the crash in 3 and 4. And then he said in turn number 1, doesn't know who it was, and I don't know who it was without looking at the highlights. But in his own words, quote, was just straight taken out. Of course, some expletives removed for our, of course, it is Faith and Family Night tonight. So he is very upset. We're under red flag now. And Jason Reed, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back upstairs, and we're going to give away some tickets to next Saturday night. So I'll be up there shortly, and I'll talk to the race fans and give away some tickets and get ready to get this thing back underway. But I'm going to go off the air for just a minute and be right up there with you race fans on Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night. Jay, up to you.
So with the 57, Kyle Fife, and Puskarich obviously in the 4-7 out right now. Kyle Fife, folks, in the 5-7, Ashmore Motors, P-Dub, Brew Pub, Access Real Estate, Red Hot Signs out of Tehachapi, California. And, of course, Greg Puskarich, no stranger there, Bakersfield, California resident, second in points coming into tonight. No wins, however, very consistent with 3 top 5s. Just 8 points back of Roger Holder. And Holder will also find himself pretty much points lead as he leads if everything goes well for him. So, strange night here. Trying to get these super stocks cleared back up. Folks, next Saturday night, Eyewitness News Night at the races, presented by Fox 58 and KBAK. Of course, that's Saturday, June 24th. You don't want to miss our Saturday night after that. Saturday night, July 1st, GPS, founding sponsor here at KCRP, General Production Services. 50th anniversary. That's right, folks, 1967. My, how time flies. 50 years later, we're celebrating GPS's 50th anniversary. So all the employees and their families will be out for that. Pretty cool over here on the Coca-Cola deck, I assume. Award them with a nice employee and family night at the races, celebrating 50 years with that founding sponsor, GPS company here at KCRP. America's Fireworks Spectacular. That's right. What a show they put on here, about 20 minutes or so. And they launch them just outside the wall of exiting of Turn 2 behind that Golden State Peterbilt Jim Burke Ford. So you don't want to miss that. Fireworks Spectacular. Saturday night, July 1st. Get your tickets now. Speaking of tickets, how about KernRaceway.com? You can follow our schedules for the pavement, the dirt track, what we got going on in the motocross facility as well. All the results from this year, past champions, photos, sponsor shout-outs, what we got going here. Your own Steve Hughes, he can be followed on social media. He's on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, keeping you up to date, so look for him. Weekly, Wednesday giveaways or Ticket Tuesday. Always a good time, Steve Hughes on the social media. Opportunities to win some free tickets. Puskarich on the hook. First one. He'll get pulled out. Kyle Fife, damage major to the front. They're going to have to hook him from the rear and get him off. So a busy night for these guys, but give them a hand hum. Motorsports Fire and Rescue. The DJ safety crew always doing a good job. And nights like this and these temperatures, kudos to them. So getting everything cleaned up. Only 5 down. This thing's slated for 25. Trying to get main one dialed in. And, of course, we'll be back. NASCAR mini stocks, 20 laps on the quarter mile. The Spec mods, 30 laps, they'll take spot. Les Schwab Tires Spec mods, they'll get going. And then, of course, our faster pastor, who's the fastest pastor in Kern County. 15 laps for them. 15 laps. And then we'll get back here. Main event, Twin Mains tonight. Main event number 2 for the NASCAR Michelob Ultra Super Stocks. Another 30 laps. So.
Well, hey, Jay, I've made my way up into the grandstands here, and I'm going to go right by this American Safety Cooling Station just real quick. And it's, that's nice. All right. All right, I'm just going to cruise on down here. I'm going to go I'm going way down near turn 1. I'm going way down here. I ain't scared. I'm going to come right down here to this lovely young lady right here with the ponytail. Look out. Hi, how are you? What's your name?
Tina.
Hi, Tina. You like coming out to Kern County Raceway?
I've been here since it opened up in 13.
Very
cool. Are you single? You want to go out on a date? Because I'm telling you what, somebody that's committed to Kern County Raceway. Actually, I'm married. I was just flirting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Well, hey, I want to come on. Hey, is your foot going to be okay? That's the first thing I want to know about. You going to be all right?
Yeah, I had an operation. I was hit in a crosswalk.
Oh, boy, I'm glad you're okay. All right, Tina. Well, you know, you and me, we look like that we like watching commercials. Do you like watching commercials? Remember back in the day, we'd get those catchy slogans and tunes that they used to play? Well, Coca-Cola, you know, has been having these great slogans, I mean, like forever, right?
Yes.
Okay, so, I mean, there's so many of them. And I even gave all the answers during our on-track autograph session to these slogans, okay? You missed it? Okay, all right, so I'm going to give you a slogan, and then I'm going to make it easy for you, and you're going to try to win 4 tickets to next Saturday night, which is Eyewitness News Night at the races, all right? It's the return of the NASCAR late models. Twin main event's going to be a lot of fun, okay? All right, so I'm going to say 3 Coca-Cola slogans for you, and I need you to pick the one that is the actual Coke slogan. Can you do that for me, Tina?
Yes.
Okay. So, A, Coke is it. That's A. Coke is it. Okay, that's A. Have a Coke with a bud. Okay, that's B. All right, all right. Coca-Cola. It's real good. Now, if you had your choice, A, B, or C, what would it be? Jason's even giving you a hint right now. They say it in Canada a lot.
A.
Hey, that's right. Coke is it. That is an actual slogan. Have a Coke with a bud, and Coke is good. Those were just taken off the table. They just didn't make the cut. Isn't that right, Jason Reed?
That's it.
Man, I'm going to have to really work on my trivia questions because George Harmer is so much better at this than I am. Only, you know where he is tonight, Jay?
Down on the track working with the pastors.
Yeah, man, he is down there working his tail off with our faster pastors. Well, Tina, congratulations. I mean, I know we gave you a lot of hints, and I did nod my head when, you know, I said A, but that's the kind of guy I am. And anybody that has been coming to Kern County Raceway since we opened in 2013 and continues to come back.
Very cool.
I owe you 4-pack of tickets. There's 2 and there's 4. So it's going to be really cool to see you next Saturday night. Thanks a lot, Tina. Jason Reed, we got cars rolling, man.
Off red flag, here we go. Trying to get this thing refired up, Steve Hughes. 5 down, 25 to go. Lost a couple of cars, and Steve Hughes mentioned it earlier. Perrin Kustra out of this race, 3rd in points. Puskarich in the 47, second in points. He's out. So your points leader, he's got to keep it together. 24 Holder, who currently sits 2 behind PJ. We'll be back here shortly. We're going to get fired up, get these things double stacked in line, and go green flag racing. Michelob Ultra Super Stocks, main event number 1.
Well, Jason Reed, I'll tell you what, I'm going to work on my trivia questions. Oh, my goodness, those were terrible. I mean, I'm kind of embarrassed. So, yeah, we'll work on the trivia questions. I got more tickets to give away. And don't forget, if you haven't gotten your souvenir program, just $5 a copy. Great photos from last Saturday night's race in action here at Kern County Raceway. All the up-to-date points, all that stuff, and a great souvenir to take home with you. And it's an opportunity to win another family 4-pack of tickets to next Saturday night at KCRP. But we're 5 laps into this 25-lapper. Who's going to make it to Raymond's Trophy Victory Lane tonight in the Michelob Ultra Superstock main event number 1? I think we're about ready to find out as we are lined up 2 by each and just about ready to go, Jay.
Started with 16, 12 remaining. We've got 4 out of this. Of course, Maynella, Fife, Kuchstra, and 1 more. The 12 of Smith, I believe, or the 14. Nope, Sunnis is still out there. Here we go. Jim Burke Ford Mustang convertible dives off. The pace car out. Hernandez on the inside. Holder on the outside as they come through the start box. Roger trying to make a run. He'll go outside. PJ inside. And Gene Fife will tuck in on the 3. DeLong on the outside as they come off a 2. 3 wide down the back stretch. Everybody clears into 3 and 4. Hernandez a little slow. He picks them back up as they come out of 4 down the front stretch. Holder's got DeLong on the bumper. He's trying to clear PJ on the outside. Off a 2. Does he have enough? Oh, and back into the wall again. Bird, and I believe the 32. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get a number on that one. 12 of Paul Smith. Yellow out again. Bird a little loose. I was watching him come down the back stretch, and the tail of him came into 1 and 2. Saw the smoke out of the right side of my eyes, and Bird and Smith tangled up. Hughes, did you happen to see that one?
Heck no, man. I was by the merchandise booth trying to pick out my new hat. You know, we're going to have some new merchandise come next week. Don't forget to come back and check it out here at Kern County Raceway. Good-looking crowd here now that we're all in the shade on the front straightaway. But, man, little bit of trouble getting this one going here tonight for the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks. Paul Smith in that Crush Bar number 12 machine. Also, A1 Multi-Business Center sponsoring that car. Cods Corp, number 23 of Ricky Bird involved in the back. Anthony Maynella, just a little bit of fiberglass dragging on the front of that one in the number 61, and they are right to the back of the field. Is that Darren Reed? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Hey, there's a lot of cars for sale. I know you like that road racing stuff now and going really fast in a straight line, but I think we could get you back in a late model or at least a super stock. I mean, come on. All right, just call me. All right, here we go, race fans. Looks like the front row's lined back up and ready to go. It's Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night, our 5th annual here at Kern County Raceway. The Jim Burke Ford Mustang convertible, that 5.0, Tim West. Ashley Jansen, our trophy girl tonight. She also sang our national anthem for us this evening. All right, lights have been turned out. Poised and ready to go, the 24 of the West Coast Wildman, Roger Holder, your points leader coming into this evening, looking to extend that. Keep your eyes on the number 13 of Chris Dalton, fast. Just a couple of weeks ago, led some laps, wound up finishing second to the number 1 of Perrin Kuchstra. Kuchstra is out. Yellow flag coming back out again. Gives me an opportunity to thank some of our great partners here, including KGET Channel 17, and, of course, the official CPA firm of Kern County Raceway, Williams, Adams and Company, CPAs. Our great friends at Les Schwab Tires with 5 locations in Bakersfield. I'll tell you what, there's one near you. They've covered the town, north, south, east, west. There is and centrally located. Les Schwab Tires is near you. All you have to do is look them up at leschwab.com. They do an amazing job. My favorite store is the one on Panama. It's real close to the racetrack here. James Edwards, the manager over there. Go and see him if you live in that southwest part of town, out near the racetrack here. Well, race fans, it's cooling off a little bit here in B-Town, isn't it? It's not? I think it is. It's starting to feel cooler. Maybe it's just because I am so cool. Yeah, right. And modest. All right, Jason Reed, I'm going to let you take us to the green flag here on this restart. 6 down, 19 to go. And this is only main event number 1 of the evening and main event number 1 for this division. Jason Reed, up to you.
Here we go. Double stack down the back stretch. 2018 Jim Burt Ford Mustang 5.0 will dive off. Holder and Hernandez on the front. DeLong, the 14, has the outside. Got to be Eric Sunnis out of Chatsworth, California in the DeLong car. Good start out of the box. Holder will lead him into 1. Hernandez, DeLong to the inside. Sunnis on the outside. Dalton trying to come in. Down the backstretch they'll go. 3 wide as Dalton comes under. Sunnis will sit on the outside. Hernandez stuck in the back. He's kind of pinched off as they come down the front stretch. DeLong making a run to the inside. Holder, the West Coast wild man, he'll lead him in again. 6 down. 24 to go. Look at DeLong. He'll pull up. Dalton a little loose. He straightens it out. Sunnis has problems. He comes low. Wilson's trying to get in the mix. Whoa, little shuffling as they come into 3 and 4. Super Stocks excited here in main event number 1. Sunnis not liking the car. He'll coast to the inside on the 8th mile. Let everybody clear around. Holder getting shuffled back. Here comes Dalton into the 3 spot. Hernandez back in 4. Ebersbacher by himself in 5. New leader out of 4. It's going to be Rich DeLong Jr. 3rd in points in the hot pink, white, and blue 84. But look at Dalton trying to clear Hernandez. He's going to grab the bumper of Holder down the back stretch. 9 down. They'll see 10 this time around. Set for 30. Hernandez still holding 4. Roger Holder, your points leader. He'll dive to the inside. All 5 single file in front of me this time around. Oh, we got contact! Hernandez simply got into Dalton in the 13, spun him in 1 and 2. Caution comes out again for our 4th. Not even halfway here in this 30-lap main event number 1.
A little bit of carnage here tonight. Jason Reed in the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks. And that contact right in the apex of 1 and 2 sent the number 13 of Chris Dalton, who is a 2-time Les Schwab Tires Spec Mod champion. And he has been in the middle of it early, but had worked his way up into the top 3. And now this incident going to send him to the back of the field. And I'm sure they're watching the replay. NASCAR officials going to make a decision on what we're going to do with the number 18 of P.J. Hernandez in the 10,000 RPM Clutches sponsored car. Down the front straightaway they go, still under caution. 10 laps complete, 15 laps remain, Jason Reed.
Yeah, I got to think Dalton a little hot off that one. He had the inside clear. Got a little bump from P.J., who currently sits in 4th on caution. They're going to bring him down low. Everybody's going to clear the outside of Hernandez, so it looks like official. Hernandez will go to the back, I would assume. As Steve Hughes makes his way back to the infield to call this exciting main event number 1. I'll take the time, folks. Next Saturday night, Eyewitness News of the Races, of course, presented by Fox 58 and KBAK. Get your tickets now. Will call opened up. You don't want to miss the following Saturday night. That's right, July 1st. July 1st, GPS, founding sponsor here. 50th anniversary, 1967. My, how time flies. Employees and families, they'll be out for that evening, also to celebrate America's birthday with us. Fireworks spectacular take place right outside of turn 1 and 2 there, just behind the Jim Burt Ford Golden State Peterbilt sponsor board. You don't want to miss that. Get your tickets now. KernRaceway.com. Or simply be lucky enough for Steve Hughes to visit you tonight for the Coca-Cola trivia, and another way to pick up some free tickets for next Saturday night, of course, June 24th, Eyewitness News Night at the races. Of course, again, presented by Fox 58 and KBAK. Trying to get this thing refired off. Boy, oh boy, 4 cautions, if I'm not mistaken. Michelob Ultra Super Stocks excited here in main event number 1, but they've lined up quickly down the back stretch. Lights out. We may go green this time around. So a quick reline. Started with 16. I got 12 remaining. PJ Hernandez and Dalton to the back of the pack. Keep an eye on them as they make their way and battle to the front again. DeLong and Holder side by side. A restart on 10. Here we go. DeLong will lead him off at 2. Roger in the 24. Ebersbacher 0-2. 5th in points coming in, 1 top 5. Out of 3 and 4 they come. The gap back to 5. He's in the 4 spot. Mix will follow. Paul Smith, who found himself in caution 3 laps ago, currently running 6. Look at Maynella in the 61. After they got that car repaired, hood off, finds himself in 7th on the outside, trying to clear Smith in 4. Down the front stretch, he will dial right into the 7th spot. Single file into 1 and 2. Now it's Ebersbacher. Holder's shuffled back to the 3. The Mountain Man, defending champion, in the 7. He runs 4. Maynella will dive in and try to take over 5. Side by side, door handle with Nix as they come out of 4 into the start box. No change here, 12 down. This thing's set for 30. DeLong Jr., the 3rd, in the 8-4, down the back stretch. No change for him, trying to build a gap here out in front. Coming into tonight once again, Rich DeLong the 3rd, number 84, 4th in points. A tight points battle. Unfortunately, Puskarich and Kuchtra out. That's going to allow Holder and DeLong Jr. to slide on up. Currently, Rich 1. Holder sitting in 3rd as they come off of 4. 15 down this time around. Halfway. Maynell in the 61. Trying to clear Nix out of 2 down the back stretch here at KCRP. Ebersbacher really pulling up on Rich DeLong, the 3rd. He's in the 0-2, of course, driving the Legends Properties out of Bakersfield, California. Looks to be sitting good right now in the 2 spot. No change down the back stretch. Your points leader, Holder's AC Service, still running 3. Gene Fife in the 7, driving the AMA Homes, P-Dubs, Heat Sorts, Ashmore Motors car out of Tehachapi, California, coming off the hill. His son Kyle involved in that accident that brought out the 2nd caution. The 57 car is put away for the evening. Here we go. Fife now on the left bumper Holder. He'll take a peek to the inside of 3. Trying to clear Roger as they come off of 4. DeLong, Ebersbacher, Holder, and Fife on the bumper. Maynella by himself, sitting quietly in 5th as they come down the back stretch. Good race for 3, 4, and 5. Holder dropping low. He'll come back up high. Everybody got a little bit of paint rubbed off here in this one. 4 cautions. Fife now back into the 4th spot. The 61 of Maynella trying to make a run. Ricky Bird, 23, he drops onto the bottom apron. He'll pull into pits. Meanwhile, into the start box, off 4 down the front stretch. DeLong looks solid out front. Ebersbacher trying to hit his lines. He sits center as they come off a 1 and 2. A gap now back to Holder. Fife, 2-car lead linked on the 61 of Maynella, sitting 5th. No change, 20 down, 10 to go. Ebersbacher, can he make a run on DeLong here? Grab that win, first of the year here. If he can pull this off, he's got one top five, trying to lock down main event number 1 tonight. Single file into the start box. Ebersbacher a little loose in 4. He regroups. Doesn't let Rich get too far out. Holder trying to get that 24 up. The West Coast Wildman leading points. Down the back stretch in 3. 5 quietly running 4. Your defending champion in the black and red 7 car. Right behind Holder in the 2-4. Clicking laps off now. Caution free through 23. DeLong, Ebersbacher, Holder in 5. Into the sun they go. Into the shadow they go in 3. Ebersbacher looked like he could have put a run on it earlier. Now a 3-car lead for Rich DeLong, the third in the 84 up front. Coca-Cola scoring pylon, folks. If it's your first time here, that tower that sits just outside of 1 and 2 denotes running positions and what lap we're on just underneath the Coca-Cola symbol. Coca-Cola, faith and family night at the races. No change in front of me here. Everybody kind of evenly spread now. Laps are winding down. 25 next time around. Hernandez, who led early, he's loose out of 2. He saves it down the backstretch again. PJ having problems with that 18 tonight after the first caution. Holder now closing up on Ebersbacher as they've ran evenly spread for the last 10 with 5 to go. Ebersbacher, Holder now on the bumper of DeLong, trying to wind this thing down. 27 down. 3 to go here in main event number 1. Michelob Ultra Super Stocks. DeLong too good, hitting his lines, as Steve Hughes says. Into 3 and 4. Holder's the closest he's been in 10. Right on the bumper of Ebersbacher in the 0-2. 5 still holding 4. Maynella 6. Dalton, who has problems, currently still sitting 6 as they come out of 2. Hernandez behind him. 29 down. This time around, whoa, the 24 almost had to jam on the brakes. The 0-2 of Ebersbacher pulled up on DeLong, had nowhere to go. And the same thing in 1 and 2. DeLong driving really defensive and smart, trying to pick up the win here in main event number 1. No wins this year. Here comes Holder. He's going to go sideways. He'll recover as they come off of 4. Checkered flag. Rich DeLong. Ebersbacher by a half a car length. Holder will finish 3rd. Woo!
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, man. I heard you come on.
No, you are good. What a race. Finally seeing the checkers now. Red flag, multiple cautions, and some torn-up race cars. I spent the majority of that race talking to those involved in that red flag incident. Of course, Kyle Fife and Greg Puskarich involved in that one. What a great run for the 0-2 of Paul Ebersbacher. Withstood that final charge of the 24 of the West Coast Wildman, Roger Holder. I'll make my way to Raymond's Trophy Victory Lane as soon as the freight train of Michelob Ultra Super Stocks gets by. Ashley Jansen and Tim West will be in the official pace car of Kern County Raceway.
As Hughes says, he can hear you now, beating on the roof. Rich DeLong the 3rd. Oh, he's going to be excited to talk to Mr. Hughes. First win of the year. Getting hugs from the crew members. Chris Vikstrom, your starter out there, giving him some direction here. Going to roll that 84 back. Rich looks over to left. See Hughes coming. Helmets off, folks. Give him a hand, huh? Your winner here in main event number 1.
Progressive Painting, Country Girl Saloon, sponsored number 84 of Rich DeLong the 3rd. And I'll tell you what, big win for him tonight in the top 2
He's
in the
still
points
excited.
all season long without a win, and he comes tonight, withstands that crash on the front straightaway. Rich DeLong the third, your winner in the Michelob Ultra Superstock Series. That's gotta feel great, my friend. Great job. You get it done on Coca-Cola night at the races.
Oh, man. This one means a lot to me. I lost my mom a couple months ago. So this is the first one. She hasn't been here for that I've ever won. This is the first one I've ever won since I've been a father, too. So none of my girls could be here tonight. I'm sorry, guys. But I can't thank these guys work day in and day out on these cars. Between the K&N West and this car, they bust their butts every week. We have a crew of my dad, my stepbrother, and my brother tonight. And we came out here and we did it. This thing was pushing water at the red flag on lap 5, and we hung in there. And I just can't thank all the fans for coming out tonight. I mean, I know it's really hot. Thank you guys for staying up there and supporting our track. And we appreciate every single one of you coming. And let's go for one more in race 2.
Right on. I can't say any more than that right there.
That's cool.
Rich DeLong the third, ladies and gentlemen, winning main event number 1 for the Michelob Ultra Superstocks here tonight at Kern County Raceway. Coca-Cola Faith and Family night at the races. Ashley Jansen, our trophy girl this evening. She also sang our national anthem. And Jason Reed, as we get ready for our next main event, I'm going to hold the banner, so I'm going to throw it up to you, my friend, to talk about what's coming up next.
You bet. Very cool. Congratulations, Rich DeLong the third. Excellent win there, buddy. What a race that thing was, securing win 1 of the main event 130-lap battle. We'll see him back here for the last race of the evening tonight. We're going to start and finish with our Michelob Ultra NASCAR Super Stocks. Folks, coming up next, NASCAR Mini Stocks, 20 laps. 20-lap mini stock feature coming up. Don't forget, Eyewitness News Night at the Races, presented by Fox 58 and KBAK. Next Saturday night, June 24th. Don't want to miss that. If you were here for opening ceremonies, most of you were, once again, it was pretty cool seeing the Friends from Minner Field Air Museum out in that 1945 Willys Jeep. Very cool. And the OH-6 helicopter. Not the first time they've been out. That's very cool, once again, to see them coming out. Get your picture with the Bakersfield's own pinups for Patriots out there displayed there on the dock, or what I call the lobby behind us here. Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night at the Races. Folks, speaking of Coca-Cola, Steve Hughes is trying to give you a free bicycle away. That's right. Get your free raffle tickets to that Coca-Cola bike. Kids, young ones, adults, everybody. All you got to do is walk up into the breezeway, find the raffle tickets, and ask for your free raffle ticket for the drawing of the free Coca-Cola bike. We'll be back. NASCAR Mini Stocks coming up. NASCAR Mini Stocks coming up.
Take a look around you.
Hey, Jason Reed, this is also our largest field of NASCAR mini stocks this season. You got a 3-car breakaway with 4 cars in that second group, 7 total cars here tonight in the NASCAR mini stocks. And my buddy Jerry is here tonight at the races, and I'm sitting right behind him. I got a pretty good view up here in the grandstands, just to the north of the start-finish line, as Damian Leininger in the number 12 machine looking for 2 consecutive main event wins, but he has got the 88 machine. Oh, Brady Mello going to put the bump on the number 5 of Destiny Joplin, and Joplin locks up the brakes and parks it there in the apex of 3 and 4, bringing out a caution on lap number 4. Oh, boy. Hey, man, I've got some more tickets to give away. Yeah, trivia time, and I've got a true or false question. So I'm going to introduce myself to this young lady right here. Hi, what's your name?
Lily?
Lily, hi, I'm Steve. You having fun tonight so far?
Yeah,
You want to try and win a family 4-pack of tickets to next Saturday night here at Kern County Raceway?
I would, but I won't be here next Saturday.
Well, do you have friends that you might want to give them to? Or you just want me to walk away from you and just never? No, I would never do that. Do you have some friends?
Yeah?
Okay, so you're going to be their hero, all right? So it's a true or false question, Lily. And I love that name. My Aunt June, my only aunt on my dad's side, Lily June Hess is her name. So it's a beautiful name. Here we go. So true or false? The original formula of Coca-Cola was actually green. It was actually green in color. True or false?
False.
It is actually true. True. Wow. Did you give her that answer? I'm going to let you redeem yourself. Okay, here we go. It is Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night. Man, that was my best trivia question. Jason, what am I going to do, man? You got one? Say it right in my ear. I'm ready. Here we go. Hurry up. No one can hear you. Hurry. Oh, that is too easy. All right. What animal represents Coca-Cola like during Christmas time?
Polar bear.
Yes, it is the polar bear. Well, man, I could get all the easy ones, Jason. But I'm going to give Lily 4 tickets as we get ready to go back to green flag racing action. And Lily, your friends better show up next Saturday night, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Jason Reed, who's out in front of this one? I don't know if I can count, but I'm going to throw it up to you.
You bet. Looks like we're trying to get lined back up here again. NASCAR mini stocks. Of course, Joplin and Mello to the back of the pack here. Leininger up in front. Mike Joplin in the 33. He'll line up row 1 outside. Sugart's there, row 2 inside. They're putting Brady to the back of the pack. So the 88, he will have to restart in the 7th position. Bill Markloff in the 43. Brock Mello, your points leader. Row 2 outside in the black 8 ball. Keep an eye on Leininger in the 1-2. 3 down. This thing's set for 20. We'll go 17 more as soon as we get this thing off. Bigstrom, he'll look closely as they come out of 3 and 4. Chris will give the green flag. We're underway. Leininger, good jump. Mike Joplin, look at Destiny trying to thread the needle, make her way to the front. Markloff will shove her off. Mello way to the inside. Brady Mello picked off 2 that time.
Yeah, he hit the rumble strips and went to the inside of the rumble strips to get in front of the number 5.
No.
Contact. Father hits son and spins the 8 of Brock Mello out. He had the 5 of Destiny Joplin to the inside of him. He had the number 8 of Brock Mello on the outside. Got a little loose coming off of turn number 4, and Brock Mello spins on the front straightaway. Caution number 2 out. Still on lap number 4, Jason Reed.
Well, under review up here, General Manager Larry Collins and Race Director Dallas Mayo taking a look at it. Clearly, Brady just tagging his son Brock in the black 8 ball. Remember, Brock, your points leader, folks, coming into tonight. Looks like he's got a little bit of damage on that right front hood section. He'll get going now into 1, try to get relined back up. Caution here on 4.
Yeah, not too much damage there coming off of turn number 4. Not carrying a lot of speed like they would normally going into the turn. This happened just before the start-finish line. Your leader continues to be the number 12 of Damian Leininger, who's also your defending track champion in the NASCAR late models.
Folks,
The number 33 of Mike Joplin will start on the outside of row number 1, the Hunter. That's right, the camouflage number 46. Ken Shugarts, will start on the inside of row 2. And then the number 43 machine of Bill Markloff. That's a tough one to say sometimes. Let me tell you, I get locked up on that one. He'll start on the outside of row 2. Then it's Brady Mello, Destiny Joplin, and Brock Mello completing the field. It looks like they're still going through the lineup there, Jason Reed.
Yeah, trying to get him straightened up here. Once again, your points leader still shuffled into the back after that takeout by Pops, I'll say, on the front straight. Here we go, getting double stacked. Leininger, number 12. He currently sits row 1 inside, coming into tonight, 196 points. 1 back from Brock Mello. 1 win and 4 top 5s. Leininger, your champ from last year in this class. Very consistent here in the NASCAR mini stocks. Look to go good here. Lights out. Vigstrom looking get a clean restart as they come off a 3 and 4. Leininger, Damian, good jump there. Joplin will quickly go to the inside in the 33 and try to set into the 2 pace. Brady Mello, quick to the outside of Sugarts in the 46. He's going to the front. We're going to have a race on our hands here shortly. Joplin just can't get around, stuck in that 5th position in that famous red and white scalloped number 5. 3rd in points tonight, 1 win, 4 top 5s for her. And your points leader still shuffled back in the 7th spot. Going to have a shift in points, I would assume, as we leave tonight. Sugarts to the inside. Joplin to the inside. Sugarts in the camo. Flow yellow 46 to the outside. He'll shuffle back in 5. Leininger's got company, folks. It's the white 88 of Mello on the hunt. He's going to set to the outside of 1. He'll break check. Go to the inside. Leininger, defensive driving as we speak. Very skilled. Holding his inside line is the 12 as they come off of 4. 8 down. This thing's set for 20. 12 more to go. 20 laps to the mini stocks. Brady Mello trying to find a way around Damian Leininger, who's led the most laps here in this 20-lap main event feature. Destiny has now moved up into the 3rd spot. She had battles with Brady earlier as that brought out a caution. Mello trying to find a way around Leininger, just too good. Driving the mirror, holds the inside, forcing the 88 of Brady Mello to take that outside line.
Yeah, that's the only way you're going to get around that number 12 machine there, Jason Reed. Oh, Diamond cut in the corner. He moves to the inside. Swings it to the inside now. Cut the track just a little bit with those left side tires. Now he's trying to stay on the outside of the white line. He'll go from the back to the front and take the lead on lap number 11, but Leininger going to battle back to the inside.
Leininger thought he was going to make a run. Car was quick down the front stretch. Mello now driving the rear view. He's holding his line to the inside. They'll see 12 down this time around. 8 more to go. Set for 20. NASCAR mini stocks. Excuse me, I'm corrected. 25 laps. 25 laps. I showed 20 on my sheet. We're going to go. Oh, you're going to make me do math here. Okay.
We're just about halfway, Jason Reed. Right now, 13 down, 12 to go now. Just past halfway. In command of this one is the number 88 of Brady Mello. Mello working hard. He wants to get this one in the books and secure another win. His son coming into tonight, Brock Mello, in the 8 car, kind of mired back in 7th position. He is the last car on the lead lap, and they're entering turn number 3, and your leader, the 88 of Brady Mello, out in front, Jay.
Yeah, we're going to have lap traffic here shortly as we see 14, that time by 11 to go. Brock now starting to push on the bumper of Markloff in the 43 and 4. His dad, the leader, Now coming into lap traffic behind him. This could get interesting. Joplin trying to get up in there. Leininger, if he wants to mix up, he needs to move that 12 up in a hurry as well. 16 down. Here we go. Lap traffic in front. Mike Joplin in the 33, who currently is in fourth. He's the leader of this pack. Mello, Brock Mello, your points leader. A rush to the outside. His dad will follow him in the 88. He's going to try to split in the middle. Into 1 and 2 they go. Brady making his way around. He'll clear to the inside of Brock. Thread the needle into the turn 3 and 4. Wow, that's some good skilled driving by Brady Mello in the 88. Back out in front, 18 down. Oh, we got touch. Sugar hits Mello. Leininger climbs up onto Joplin, and they get turned around down the back stretch. Mike Joplin had nowhere to go. Leininger kind of climbed up onto the rear left as he was trying to make his way to the inside down the back stretch, and we are caution on 18. Oh, Mike Joplin in the 33 just trying to race his race. And Leininger, who is anxious to get to the front, pushed him up into the outside of the back straight here. And we are on caution. 18. Going to get these guys lined up. Brady Mello in the 88. Brock Mello, your points leader, finds himself on row 1 on the outside. Leininger, he'll line up row 2 inside. Sugar to go outside 2. Joplin still can't get to the front of the mix. She'll restart in row 3. Eyewitness News Night of the Races, folks, presented by Fox 58 and KBAK. That's next Saturday night. Get your tickets now. We'll be back a week from then, Saturday night, July 1st. Of course, GPS 1967, founding sponsor of KCRP, General Production Services up there in Cap, California. 50th anniversary celebration. Employees and family will be out. Should be a fun evening.
Hey, man, I've got some more tickets to give away.
Trivia time.
How you doing? My name's Steve. What's your name?
Caleb.
Caleb, I recognized your face because you came into the box office and purchased some tickets the other day, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, how about a shot to winning some tickets to come out to Kern County Raceway next Saturday night?
Okay.
All right, so let's do a little trivia, and he can help a friend. You can phone a friend. You guys can shout it out, whatever you want to do. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so most recently, Coca-Cola's slogan has been this. It's simply this: Coca-Cola, open blank. Do you have any idea? Because I've got some hints for you. Do you have any idea what it is? It's open blank. Anybody? No help at all? That's a good one, but that's not it as we get ready to go back to Green Flag Racing with Brady Mello out in front. So if you're having fun at the racetrack, what emotion are you feeling? Okay, what else? It's the opposite of sadness.
Happiness.
All right, Coca-Cola, open
With happiness.
That's right. Caleb's going to win a family 4-pack. Jason Reed, back up to you, my friend.
Leininger, meanwhile, he'll thread the needle on Brock, regain back into the 3 spot. Destiny now in 2, who had battles with Brady Mello, 88 out in front of her. Right around lap 3, finds herself into the 2 spot. Leininger 12, he'll sit 3. Brock Mello, your points leader, still in the 4, 20 down. 5:21 down, 4 to go here in NASCAR mini stocks. It's Brady Mello, Joplin, in Leininger, 1, 2, and 3. Down the back stretch of the quarter mile here at KCRP. Brady Mello, 88. Joplin and Leininger, top 3 as they come in front of us here on the start-finish stretch. 22 down this time around. That'll go 3 left here in this 25-lap NASCAR mini stock main event feature. Brady Mello. Big gap on Joplin. Leininger, who led a lot of this race, finds himself currently in third. Your points leader still running fourth. White flag for Mello. Brady Mello in the 88. Half a lap to go. Back stretch of the quarter mile into 3 and 4 for the last time. Who came from the back all the way to the front? It's Mello taking the win in the 88. Destiny Joplin will finish 2. And Damian Leininger, your champion from last year, will finish 3rd. And just like that, NASCAR mini stocks in the books. Spec Mods coming up next. Spec Mods coming up next. Brady Mello, he'll pull up. Points leader, his son Brock in the 8, right behind him. Family there awaiting Steve Hughes at the Raymond's Trophy Victory Lane.
I guess no matter what, win, lose, or draw.
Yeah. Or crash. Oh,
spinning your boy out. Doesn't matter. Your boy's going to come and greet you in Victory Lane if you get there.
That's awesome.
That's strong family right there. Bakersfield Chiropractic, South Valley Tires, Buck Ninja, Dick's Automotive, Primetime Sign, sponsoring the number 88 of Brady Mello. Exercising some demons tonight on the racetrack to muscle his way into Victory Lane. Safety equipment is off, ladies and gentlemen, and he can hear you now. Brady Mello with the win. Hey, you don't have to get him anything for Father's Day. That was his Father's Day present. Well, you get right out of the car. First thing you do is you apologize to your sophomore son who came into tonight leading the points, kind of sent him to the back of the pack, man. You came up strong. It seems like you were on a mission tonight to get this win.
Yeah, I kind of wanted this one. I hate taking Brock out, and, I got into Destiny back there. But, hey, went to the back, work your way up. I probably could have been a little more patient trying to thread that needle, but it is what it is. I knew his car wasn't up to par, but, hey, just had to get him some points.
Talk about the different line that you use. Nobody goes that high into turn number 1, comes down the racetrack, so you can really just cut the apex off of 1 and 2, and that was really the winning move for you tonight as you got under Damian Leininger. I mean, is that – obviously people see it, but no one else will try it.
Well, it's this car is set up for it. I mean, it's got some special quirks to it. Brock, he's tried it in his car and doesn't seem to work as good. So, it's got something in there.
Right on, man. Well, you're headed up north to Sparks, Nevada for a week-long baseball tournament. Let's take some photos, celebrate, and get you on the road.
All right. Yeah, it could be a long ride. My father-in-law and Brock are both riding with me, and yeah, we got a little work to do to the car, and kind of took Brock out. So we got 6.5 hours of bonding time.
Absolutely. Let's give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. On Father's Day weekend, Brady Mello gets the victory. Tomorrow is Father's Day. Don't forget to call your dads, your pops, whatever you call them. Wish them a happy Father's Day. And all the dads here tonight, of course, we want to wish you a happy Father's Day from Kern County Raceway. Jason Reed, back up to you.
Mini stocks in the books, folks. Coming up next, that's right, Les Schwab Tires, NASCAR Spec Mods. This thing's set for 30 on our half mile. Should be a good race coming in here. Let's flip the program. If you got a program out, you can follow along with me for points. I'm going to turn to page 14. Jim Coffey in the 8 coming in. 3 wins, 4 top 5s. Mike Mason in the 55. Sitting 2, and of course your very own KGET, Jason Galvin, morning anchor, in the 42. 3rd in points. No wins, but 2 top 5s this year. And just 4 points out. He's tied with Wattenbarger in the 97. So another very close points battle in this Les Schwab Tires Spec Mod class. So should be good. KGT Night of the Races, presented by Fox 58 and KBAK, folks. Next Saturday night, I hope you come back with us. Don't miss Saturday night, July 1st, GPS General Production Services 50th Anniversary America's Fireworks Night Spectacular. 20-minute show, 20-plus minute show, just outside of Turn 2 here over in that dirt parking lot. They put on a fantastic show for you here. You don't want to miss it. They go lights out and fireworks erupt. It's very good. So,
Dude, do you ever take a breath?
me?
Yeah,
Sometimes.
Man, I'm down here trying to give away some tickets.
Oh, there you go. That's what the in the thing.
Yeah,
is.
it's like,
Go ahead. What do you
hey,
got, Steve Hughes?
Jay Reed. Well, I'm sitting here with this gentleman here who just told me that he was actually on KernRaceway.com and checking out our social media
cool.
sites and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty cool. What's your name, man?
Patrick.
Patrick, you come out to Kern County Raceway often?
Yes, I do.
Well, man, thank you so much. So you ought to know this one, no problem at all, right? I noticed you're drinking an ice cold Budweiser. That's the official beer of Kern County Raceway, right? Coca-Cola is the official soft drink of Kern County Raceway. Can you tell me how many years Coca-Cola has been the official soft drink of Kern County Raceway?
50.
50 years. 50 years was his answer.
He was listening to me on
50.
GPS. On GPS.
Okay.
He was listening.
All right. So that is really good. We are celebrating General Production Services 50th anniversary 2 weeks from tonight, which is going to be huge. You want to get your tickets for that one. All right. I'm trying to give you some tickets for next Saturday night, Eyewitness News Night at the races. Okay.
4.
Kern County Raceway. This is our 5th season here racing. Okay. How many years has Coca-Cola been the official soft drink of Kern County Raceway?
5.
5? Are you sure? High five. Patrick, congratulations. You and your family are going to the races next Saturday night. Wow. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen.
That was a tough one.
It doesn't get much more crystal clear than that, man. I'm telling you what. You did get it right. The second time. Jason Reed, let's meet the drivers on the racetrack for the Les Schwab Tires Spec Mod main event.
30 laps, here we go. Starting row 5 on the outside in the 20 out of Orchid, California. How about far out West Motorsports? Mark Allen in the 2-0. Inside of him in the 32 out of Bakersfield, California. Crush Fine Dining, STZ Motorsports, A1 Business Center. Michael Lee in the 3-2. Row 4 outside in the 3-0. Bakersfield, California. Quick lane, Jim Burt Ford. Got to be Bill Stevens. Stevens in the 30. Just inside your points leader. Driving the 8 tonight. Looking for the 8. Where's he at? He's moving up. There he is, coming from the back. In the 8. Bakersfield, California. Don Lynn Express, Waterfall Cleaners, Jim Coffey in the 8. Row 3, outside in the 42. How about Jason Galvin? Driving the 4 car. Starting 5th tonight. Out of Bakersfield, California. EIG Solar, Steve Bernier Racing, Eric Brust, EV4. Row 2, outside. In the 97, Wattenberger Construction, going to be Tanner Wattenberger.
10-4.
In the 4 car, once again we mentioned him, Eric Brust. How about row 2 inside in the 9, out of Bakersfield, California, Litton's Backhoe Services, Ken's Roofing, Ed Coffey in the number 9. 99, starting row 1, outside, 2 position tonight. Out of Tehachapi, California, Performance Truck and Diesel, Amped Panorama, Chris Jocelyn on the 99. And on pole, inside, starting in the 1 position. That's right, driving the 59. How about Anthony Barkin? Anthony Barkin. Lights out, the Jim Burt Ford Mustang convertible dies off to the inside. Les Schwab Tires Spec Mods will roll into 3 and 4 into the start box. Bigstrom likes it. Green flag underway. Look at Wattenberger grabbing a gear. He's trying to thread the needle in the middle. Into turn 1 we go. 30, Stevens on the outside. Barkin down low. Man, Wattenberger in that 97 dived down the outside. We got Sparks on the 30. Look at Wattenberger. He's on a rail as he comes out of 4. They'll touch. The 99 and Wattenbarger. Whoa! Very fast as they come down the front stretch. Jocelyn and Wattenbarger. Chris Jocelyn in the 99, a little wiggle right down in front of me. Barkin will regain, and Coffee will set into 4. Hughes, you got a bird's eye view of this or what?
Yeah, I certainly do. Chris Jocelyn in that number 99 machine has finally caught his breath. You see the car dragging something as he enters the corner, and the car rotates over to that right side. Now, remember what Jason Galvin said during the on-track autograph session. Jim Coffey in the 9, the 42 of Jason Galvin, and the 4 of Eric Brust were starting mid-pack. That's where I've been watching. As you can see, your quick qualifier, the EIG Solar number 4 of Eric Brust is now moving to the inside of the 99 of Chris Jocelyn as they head down the back straightaway. Eric Brust started in 6th spot, now up to 2nd in just 3 laps, Jay.
Man, these Spec mods look fast tonight. Coming off of 4, Galvin quickly into the 3 spot. Jocelyn going to try to get it back. Jason's going to drive low. Chris up high. He'll take over the 3 spot as they come off of 2. EV in the 4 sitting 2. Out in front in the 9-7. Steve Hughes, Wattenbarger trying to make a run out early.
Yeah, Tanner Wattenbarger jumped out to an early lead after, oh boy, whoa, Anthony Barkett got a little loose in the white 59 machine in the apex of 3 and 4. The Harry's upholstery sponsored car was able to save it. He won't lose a position, but Ed Red Coffey will close the gap as they exit turn number 2. Now, the number 9 car of Jim Coffey, your points leader, 3 wins so far this year. He sits atop the NASCAR point standings, now moving up into the 4th spot, moving the 99 of Chris Jocelyn back to 5th. And the battle for the lead is starting to tighten up now as Eric Brust keeps chipping away at the advantage that the 97 of Tanner Wattenbarger has. Now it's a second, about 1.2 seconds back to the 42 of Jason Galvin. So my eyeballs are going to be watching this battle for the lead as they cross the stripe to complete lap number 7, Jay.
No change up front. Wattenbarger in EV4 running 2. A gap back to Galvin. Look at him, though, trying to get that 42 up into the 3 spot. Brust, fastest in qualifying, driving that EIG Solar, Factory Cycles, BBC Racing Spec Mod, finds himself right on the bumper of Wattenbarger.
8 laps complete, 12 laps to, well, how many laps is this one, Jason Reed?
I show this one for 30.
Okay, we got 22 to go. Thanks, man. I had stepped away from my clipboard to give away some tickets, and I couldn't go back to my golf cart because I wanted to watch this one because I knew the start was going to be exciting. Now the battle for the lead continues as they come out of turn number 2. Less than a car length separating the 97 of Tanner Wattenbarger and the 4 of Eric Brust, and he's driving it deep into the corner. Now Wattenbarger able to pick up the throttle a little bit early, exiting the turn, a little bit quicker than the 4 of Brust. And I think the 97 of Wattenbarger a little bit better than Brust through 1 and 2. 10 down, 20 laps to go.
Yeah, I hear you. A third of the way through here, and I think your call on Wattenbarger is correct. This guy's driving this 97 like he stole the thing, as they say. Out of 3 and 4. Brust trying to not let him get out too early. Going to put a rope on that one and tow him into 1 and 2. Galvin, 42. The 9 points leader. Coffey sitting 4. The 99 of Jocelyn, who had a little shimmy and shake down the front stretch, he still finds himself in 5th as he comes down the back stretch here at KCRP.
Down the front straightaway goes your leader, 12 in the books. And Johnny Bedingfield, late model driver, standing right next to me, saying that the 97 of Tanner Wattenbarger running the perfect line into the corner. Eric Brust going to drive it deep into turn number 3. Get right on that rear Nerf bar of the 97. Trying to get him a little loose as they exit the corner. Doesn't work this time. 13 down. Into turn number 1. Mark Allen in the white and green number 20 car. Lap traffic coming into play. They touch the leader, Eric Brust, to the front now. Tough break for the 97 of Wattenbarger. Wattenbarger tried to go to the inside of the 20 of Mark Allen. They made contact, and it was disastrous for the red 97 machine. He'll lose the lead. and drop back to second, but a 1.7-second advantage now for the number 4 of EB Eric Brust.
Steve Hughes down there with JB22, and Bedingfield was right. He had the perfect line until he came off a 2 and just slammed right into the 20 of Allen. Had nowhere to go. Shuffles him back into 2. Brust, clean air out in front of him here in this Les Schwab Spec mod, say that 5 times. 30-lap main event. EB making his way down the back stretch here on this half mile. Into 3 and 4. Wattenbarger, Galvin, and the number 9 of Coffee. Now single file right in front of us.
Just past the halfway point now, 16 down, 14 laps remain. Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night here at Kern County Raceway. After this one, still 2 huge main events to go. We've got the 5th annual Faster Pastor and the 2nd main event for the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks. Eric Brust in control of this one. After the 97 of Tanner Wattenbarger, who led early, nearly to the halfway point. Had trouble getting to the inside of the lap car of Mark Allen. And you see the net result of that. You see it on the racetrack. 10 car lengths as they exit turn number 2. Eric Brust hitting his marks. Doesn't have to worry about who's behind him. Spotter says clear track all around. 18 down, 12 to go, Jay.
Yeah, EB fastest in qualifying. Got himself to the front early. And now Wattenbarger trying to put in full chase. Wattenbarger driving that 97. Jason Wattenbarger Construction. S&S Springs, CCCI Concrete, Smarts Pool Service, right here out of Bakersfield, California. Came in tonight, I believe, 4th in points. No wins, 3 top 5s, tied with Galvin, who's been shuffled to the back of him in the 3 spot. Big gaps between the top 3 as they come right in front of us. 20 down, 10 to go here.
Yeah, the final third of this one, and Eric Brust in control. Doesn't look like lap traffic will be a factor in this one, unless that 32 of Michael Lee and the 30 of Bill Stevens start to slow down a little bit. Great lap times, even near the rear of the field. Eric Brust, 21 down. Wattenbarger in the 97 runs in 2nd. Jason Galvin looking for another top 5 finish. And your points leader, the number 9 of Jim Coffey, runs in 4th. Challenging for the lead early, the 99 of Chris Joslin, who is back after a shoulder injury. Now back into the top 5. Laps winding down now, Jason Reed. Great battle between the 32 of Michael Lee. Lee to the inside. Look at turn number 3 there. That's the race on the track. Michael Lee, first year in a Les Schwab Tires Spec mod here at Kern County Raceway. The Crush Bar A1 Multi-Business Center sponsored machine doing battle with the quick lane at Jim Burke Ford number 30 of William Bill Stevens. And Michael Lee going to win that battle for position, Jason Reed.
Eric Brust, Tanner Wattenbarger coming in hot. We're going to see lap traffic, I say, in 3. 24 down this time to go. Should be 6 left. And I got to think Brust and Wattenbarger are going to catch these guys here in 2. Brust, Wattenbarger, and Galvin evenly spaced as they come down the back stretch here at KCRP. Will Stevens and Lee continue their battle in front, yet let the lead around? Should be interesting here with less than 5 to go.
Yeah, Jason, I made the calculations, man, as we have hit lap number 25, and we should see Eric Brust in the number 4 catch the number 30, the Jim Burke Ford Quick Lane sponsored machine on the final lap, is what the lap times are telling me right now. I run that through the supercomputer. That's what I call my brain. And let me tell you, it looks like white flag lap, the 30 of William Bill Stevens will have the number 4 of Eric Brust right on his rear bumper, unless Brust starts to back it down a little bit, but that's going to allow the 97 of Tanner Wattenbarger to start chipping away at the lead. 27 in the books now. 3 laps to go, Jay.
3 to go here in this Les Schwab Spec Mod. Main event feature set for 30, and Brust now pulling up on Stevens. Wattenbarger's got to see the traffic ahead as well. Can Galvin drop the hammer in the 42 and close the gap? Your points leader Coffee in the 9. That is Ed in the 9. Jim shuffled 2 spots back. He's your leader coming in. battle up front. EB will clear Stevens down the back stretch. One off the mark. Wattenbarger trying to close in now. Rust will see 29 in the white flag. This time around, Hughes.
Yeah, it was pretty close. Just missed it by about a decimal point there. 29 down. Final lap for the number 4 of EB Eric Brust in the EIG Solar sponsored machine. A great run for the 97 of Tanner Wattenbarger. Final 2 corners. Eric Brust with 4 quick times in 2017 and now 2 wins.
Yeah.
In the Les Schwab Tires Spec Mods here at Kern County Raceway. Eric Brust, your winner on Coca-Cola. Faith in Family Night at the races.
2 in a row for EB4. He'll see Hughes at top of Raymond's Trophy victory lane. Wattenbarger, who ran so well, got caught up on the inside, had nowhere to go, had to slam up into the 20 of Allen. He regrouped, hung on for second, grabbed some points. Galvin in the 42. He'll finish ahead of Jim Coffey. Came in tied with Wattenbarger. They'll move up, so a nice little point shift here. And your winner, EB4, Eric Brust. Down the back stretch, taking a cool down lap here. Of course, in that EIG Solar, Steve Portingay Racing, Finish Line Science, Factory Cycles, BBC Racing, STZ Motorsports, giving some shout out there. The Jim Burke Ford will pull up on the corner. Your very own Steve Hughes making his way out. And Eric Brust, folks, give him a hand. He'll make a hard left and park that thing right on top of the checkers.
Well, his second trip to Raymond's Trophy Victory Lane in 2017. The number 4 of Eric Brust. Special thanks to Tanya, Steve Portingay Racing, EIG Solar, STZ Motorsports, David Mayhew at Factory Cycles and Finish Line Signs. Brust Brothers Racing, BBR. I like that. Helmet is off, steering wheel is off. Ashley Jansen, our trophy girl this evening, coming out of the Jim Burke Ford Mustang convertible pace car, the official pace car of Kern County Raceway. Looks like Eric Brust got him a fresh haircut for summertime. We won't get to see it because that EB number 4 hat goes on. Alpine Star suit is zipped up, and he can hear you now, ladies and gentlemen. Winner of the Les Schwab Tires Spec Mod 30 here tonight, Eric Brust. Get your hugs out of the way. Well, I tell you what, bud, last time we were here, we were both a little emotional. Now we can pretend like we've done this before, and we have. Congratulations on your second win of the season.
Oh, man, this car was phenomenal. I cannot thank these 2 guys walking up here, right here, and the gentleman sitting in the golf cart right there. Thank you. This car was phenomenal.
Quick time. The battle between you and Tanner Wattenbarger was setting up to be an epic one until we hit the lap traffic there. What'd you see going on in front of you?
Honestly, Tanner was running good. I noticed that his car started to get a little tight, so I just sat on him and sat on him and sat on him. I didn't want to force the issue. It was early, and unfortunately, a little lap traffic got in the way, and I got clear. So.
4 quick times since you've been back from the ankle surgery. Let's talk about that real quick. How's it feeling?
It's hurting right now. So as I got my little knee scooter, so it's swelled up pretty good right now. But you know what? It's all right. You know, there's people. I always say this. There's people in wheelchairs that wish they could limp. So I'm happy with what I got.
Father's Day tomorrow, emotional day for you guys, but congratulations on a big win.
Absolutely, yeah. I'd like to dedicate this one to my father also. It's Father's Day tomorrow. Obviously, as you know, I lost him in 2013. It's kind of cool. My aunt sent me a bunch of photos of my father at my age on a bunch of road racing bikes and stuff like that, so it's kind of cool. So I want to thank EIG Solar, Factory Cycles, David Mayhew at Finish Line Signs, my girlfriend Tanya, she putting up with my crap.
Is that your spotter as well?
Absolutely.
And I'll tell you what, I don't know what's up with this Les Schwab Tire Spec Mod division. They got all these hot spotters up there in the spotters tower.
Well, heck yeah, you blame us?
No, not at all, man.
So, a big shout out to my brother. My brother has been with me by my side for 4 or 5 seasons now, and I mean, just plugging away. And I want to tell him thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And Martin Buchanan came on board with me this season. I've known Martin Buchanan for almost 30 years racing RC cars, and this gentleman right here has been doing my tires the last 2 races, so.
It shows.
Absolutely.
Right on. Congratulations, Eric.
Thank you very much.
Give it up for him one more time. Ladies and gentlemen, let's celebrate and take some photos. Eric Brust, your winner. Les Schwab Tires. Spec Mod 30 here tonight. Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night at the races. And a big one coming up next, Jason Reed.
You bet. Faster. Who's going to be the faster in Kern County tonight? We're going to find out next. 15 laps coming at you. 15 laps. These guys are going to run in our 911 series cars. So introductions coming shortly. Photos finishing up here. The Les Schwab Tire banner goes on display. Trophy presentation taking place. EB4, Eric Brust, 2 in a row, shedding those points off. Fastest qualifier, 4 in a row. Congrats once again, Brust taking the win there in the Les Schwab Spec Mod main event feature. Faster coming up next. Grab an ice cold Budweiser, Bud Light, Michelob Ultra, ice cold Coca-Cola. It's Coca-Cola Family, Faith and Family Night here at the races. Hot dogs still for sale, pulled pork sandwiches. Grab a 5150 energy drink right there in the fridge in the breezeway. Don't forget, Steve Hughes has been calling it out all night. Grab those free raffle tickets for the bike that we're going to give away. 6 Saturday nights we're giving away free raffle tickets. Don't want to miss that. Coca-Cola giving away a pretty cool bike, so grab the free ticket in the breezeway. Faster coming up.
Hey, Jason Reed.
Steve Hughes. Sorry, taking a break, man. Long night here.
No, you're good, man. You're good. I got 4 more tickets to go.
4 more. Who do you got down there?
Well, let me find out. He offered me some popcorn for tickets, and I said, no, thanks. I've already had 2 bags. What's your name, sir?
Teddy.
Teddy what?
Carvel. Teddy Carvel.
Where are you from, man?
Tulare.
Nice. Thanks for making the trip down. All right, so, rode your moped all the way down? That's awesome, dude. The pedal type? Pedal and then gets fired? I love it. Okay, so there was a time when Coca-Cola kind of lost their minds, man, okay? And they came out with this new formula, the new Coke, right? All right, but that's now gone away, right? So the new Coke has gone away. So what do we call the current Coca-Cola? What is the title of the current Coca-Cola?
Oh. Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola what?
The new, sorry.
Classic.
There you go. Yeah. It's Coca-Cola Classic. I never varied. You got 6 kids? 12 kids? You know what causes that, man? I know it's Faith and Family Night, man. Bring them all. Hey, his TV was broken. That's right. Hey, do a lottery on those to bring your kids. Thanks for coming, Teddy. Appreciate it. Congratulations, man.
Very cool.
I'm Steve. I'm going to give away a bicycle here right after the Faster Pastor race, Jay. Let's meet those pastors one more time.
Here we go on the quarter mile, folks. Pastor. Row 3, starting inside, driving the 51 tonight, Pastor Scott Garcia. Row 2 on the outside, starting 4th in the 6 car, Pastor Frank Blankenship. Row 2, inside in the 21 car, how about Pastor Bob Dunn? Row 1, outside, driving the 16 tonight, Pastor Jeff Jackson. And on pole, driving the 57, Pastor Elias Abdallah. Here we go. Faster, 15 laps. Blankenship out here for Coronado Baptist Church. Abdallah, New Life, Terrace Way. Pastor Jackson, Laurel Glen Bible Church. And your two New Life Church Southwest pastors, Garcia and Dunn. Here we go. Green flag out of 4. It's going to be the 57. Pastor Elias Abdallah out in front. Oh, little bit of shake and bake as he comes off at 2. I apologize. I got to go numbers on top of the cars to call these. It is going to be the 16. Pastor Jeff Jackson out in front. The 21 car. Bob Dunn sitting in 3 as they come off at 2. So it's Dunn in 3, Abdallah running 2, and Pastor Jeff Jackson out in front, driving the all yellow and white. Normally the Kern County probation car. In the 16, Pastor Jackson leading Abdallah down the back stretch. This thing's set for 15. We'll see 3 down this time around. Elias Slingshot coming into 3 and 4 pretty hot. The 21 followed by the 6. That's Pastor Blankenship running in the 4 spot. The 51 got to be Scott Garcia. Pastor Garcia, New Life Church Southwest, running in 5th. As they come down the front stretch, Elias will take a look to the inside. Pastor Jackson, he'll lead him off at 2. Pastor Abdallah running 2. And, of course, the 21, New Life Church Southwest, Pastor Dunn sitting in 3. 4, 5 down, 10 to go next time around. Pretty cool event. Once a year, they bring them out on Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night here at KCRP, Kern County Raceway Park. On this beautiful paved half mile, these pastors mix it up here on the quarter. No change. Pastor Jackson leading Pastor Elias Abdallah in the 2 spot. Elias trying to keep it close.
Lap traffic going to come into play on this one here, Jason Reed. Now, Jeff Jackson, as you know, from Laurel Glen Bible Church, LBC, has about 75 of his deaf parishioners here tonight. He sold over 100 tickets, and of course, Jeff Jackson is a deaf person. I mean, that's tough to do in a race car, because let me tell you, there's guys upstairs that are talking to the drivers, letting them know, hey, okay, get into this position. Thank goodness we haven't had any cautions, but Pastor Abdallah going to try to make a move on him right now. He's running in second, and Pastor Abdallah's wife, Stephanie, won last year. She's the defending champion, so there's a little bit of pressure on Elias here tonight.
9 down, 10 down next time around. Yeah, Pastor Abdallah missing a shift that time off of 3 and 4. He regroups. Yeah, what a concept. They're out in front, of course, Pastor Jeff Jackson.
Hey, you know what, Jason Reed? I'm sitting down here in the middle of the grandstands, and I'm a little disappointed right now.
Talk to me.
Well, there's some good action going on the racetrack, and not a whole lot of people making any noise. I'm excited about the faster pastor tonight.
There we go.
Jeff Jackson out in front, JJ, and I'm telling you, that's it right there.
Whoa.
Everybody remember the deaf clap. It's raise your hands in the air and just shake them like you just don't care. Oh, Jeff Jackson goes to the high side. Opens the door for Pastor Elias Abdallah as the laps begin to wind down. Now it's a very tight race up front, Jason Reed.
Yeah, 13 down this time around. We'll go 2 more. Can Pastor Jeff Jackson hold on to this one? Elias making a run to the inside. Pastor Abdallah trying to put that 57 out in front of the 16. We'll go 13 next time around. The 21 still in the mix. Pastor Bob Dunn sitting in 3rd. And, of course, got to give it up 51 out there. Pastor Scott Garcia from New Life Church Southwest. And Frank Blankenship, Pastor Blankenship, in the 6 car, running 3. Elias making a run. We have a spin in 2. So coming off, checkered flag, Just like that, it's going to be Pastor Jeff Jackson, Laurel Glen Bible Church, taking the win on Checker. Yellows are out. And what a cool event. Pastor Jeff Jackson very excited about that. He'll come around in 3 and 4. He'll wave to the crowd, give him a hand. Oh, that's cool. Handshaking. Oh, man, that is so cool to see. Wow.
Hey, man, that's a standing ovation.
That is so
that's
cool.
a standing
That
O
is
right
cool.
there.
Yeah, very cool. Congratulations, Hughes, making his way out to the front there. The Jim Burt Ford Mustang Convertible 5.0. What great partners of KCRP. The Tim West. Hey, Steve Hughes, did you catch the outfit Tim West has tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually
Very
picked
cool.
it out for him. That was a standing O, absolutely.
And he'll get a push to the top of Ropey.
Yes, he will. Will somebody get over there and help him out? He's saying it's broke, so one guy. I'll just go. I'm like a blister. I show up right when the work's done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, a great job. Laurel Glen Bible Church. Pastor Jeff Jackson. How about that? George Harmer helping everybody out. George, Jeremy, thank you guys so much for doing such a great job with the Faster Pastor. Thank you guys. Jeff's going to get out of the race car right now, ladies and gentlemen, and receive that trophy. And a big round of applause.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, right on.
All right, his son Josh will help me with the winner's circle interview. As soon as he gets that helmet off, I think I can help you out. There you go. Now you take your glasses. There you go first. Now we got it. Come on. No, it's me and you first, man. Me and you first. So congratulations on a great win. Amazing, amazing job. Amazing job.
Said thank you.
You brought so many people to the track with you. All of those folks up in the grandstand tonight, thank you so much for bringing those folks out to the racetrack. I'm sure some of them their first time here at Kern County Raceway. We're so honored to have all the pastors race in the 5th annual Faster Pastor race. And congratulations on winning. For the next year, you are the reigning Faster Pastor of Bakersfield.
Very cool. He said, thank you so much for coming. It was an awesome driving. A great time. Thank you so much for your support. And it's wonderful.
Give it up for him one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Pastor Jeff Jackson. That was awesome. Man, oh man.
That was cool.
Well, let's take some photos and celebrate, ladies and gentlemen. We've got one more main event to go. The final main event of the evening on Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night here at Kern County Raceway. It's the race number 2 for the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks here at KCRP. And I'm giving away a bike as soon as I can make my way upstairs. Jason Reed.
Very cool. Once again, congratulations to Pastor Jeff Jackson. I mean, like Steve Hughes said, driving deaf out there, what a contestant for that. I mean, you know, nothing coming over through the headphone system, all keeping an eye on Chris Vigstrom and an eye on the lights, and the guy did a great job holding up the trophy. He's happy about that. Pastor Jeff Jackson, congratulations once again, winning our annual Faster Pastor at the Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night. Coming up next, that's right, Michelob Ultra Super Stock main event number 2. Well, folks, it's been an interesting night of racing. Wow, we had a multi-caution race in main event number 1. We'll see if we can get this main event number 2 off clean. These guys are lined up and ready to go here shortly. I love the twin main event that the KCRP staff puts on here. I love twin mains. Although I'm not taking anything away from the big 40-lap main events, but it's awfully exciting to see twin main events. So we'll see these later on, of course, in the late models. Superstocks may come back with it. Not too sure on that. I'd like to thank you once again for coming out. Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night at the races. And speaking of Coca-Cola, Steve Hughes, where are you at, bud?
Of course, I'm in the breezeway.
Yes.
And I'm about ready to grab myself an ice cold Coca-Cola.
Nice.
Then I remembered I've got to give away this beautiful beach cruiser.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Coca-Cola Red. Beautiful. Bike number 3 in a 6-week bike giveaway. So if you received your free raffle ticket, the white one, I'll need you to pull that out. I had a young man that was just walking just innocently on the breezeway. What's your name, man?
Austin Klein.
Austin Klein, nice to meet you. You picked the winning ticket. So does everybody have their white ticket out? I'll give you a few moments as I play the Jeopardy theme song. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. All right, that should be enough time for everybody to pull their ticket out, right? Okay, all right, here's the winning number. 634. Everybody got that? 634. Woo! Everybody's a winner right now, right? 634. 33. 634 33 0. 634 330. You are the winner. All right.
Oh, cool.
How about that? Excellent. Excellent. How you doing, man? You having a good time tonight?
Yeah.
You come to KCRP a lot?
A lot.
You look familiar. What's your name?
Jerry Beavers from
Oh, thanks for you come all the way. That's about an hour drive to get here, right?
Yes.
Man, thank you so much. I appreciate that. You got a truck to put that bike in?
I sure do.
Well, let's go get that sucker. Let me see that winning ticket, Jerry. Congratulations. Thank you so much. That's one. You got one for you and one for your lovely wife here, right? Okay. 634-330. That's the winner. This young man right here is the winner of our beach cruiser. Now, you can customize that. You can raise the seat, move the handlebars, do whatever you want to do. But, Jerry, thank you so much. We appreciate you guys being here. And have a safe trip home and enjoy your day tomorrow on Father's Day. All right, thank you. We'll see you guys later. And we'll see you back here at the racetrack soon. All righty. That's our winner. Hey, if you want to keep it right there, Jerry, you can get it on the way out, bud. There you go. That's the winning ticket. Jason Reed, up to you. Let's meet the drivers down on the racetrack. And I have a feeling this is going to be an exciting 30-lapper to end Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night tonight, bud.
Yeah, I think we got a barn burner in front of us on this one. Starting in the back, I'll go from the back to the front. In the 14, of course, out of Chatsworth, California, DeLong Racing, Sunnis Automotive. How about Eric Sunnis in the 1-4? Just ahead of him, driving the 2-3 out of Bakersfield, California. Complete Oilfield Development Services. Got to be Ricky Bird. In front of Ricky, in the yellow and black 38. Out of Tehachapi, California. P-Dubs Brew Pub, AMA Homes, the Heat Source. How about Troy Carvalho? In front, winner of last one. Looks like we go invert here in the 84. Out of Santa Clarita, California. Driving the Country Girl Saloon, runs rear ends. It's Rich DeLong the third. 0-2 in front, out of Bakersfield. Legends Properties. How about Paul Ebersbacher? In front of Paul, points leader coming in tonight, out of Bakersfield, California. In the 24, driving the Holders AC. Got to be Roger Holder. 61 in front of him. Out of Palmdale, California, Hoopers, rear ends, Angelus Oxygen. Got to be Anthony Maynella. On the outside of row 2, in the 13, Bakersfield, California. Vagabond in, A-Sign Factory, Hamilton Inn and Suites, Crazen and Associates. How about Chris Dalton? Inside, in the all black and white, 18. Got to be PJ Hernandez. On the front row, outside as they come down the back stretch here, trying to get a number on that. I apologize. Paul Smith, how about Paul Smith in the 12? Paul Smith in the 1-2. On the outside, 77 out of Bakersfield, California. Stroking Worms, Skinny's Automotive, 10,000 RPM clutches. Got to be Michael Nix.
Hey, Jason Reed, I got some more stuff to give away. I got more tickets, man. I got more tickets. If you purchased a souvenir program tonight, ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. I need you to open up that program to the centerfold of that program. There you see the highlights from last weekend. A lot of pictures. Awesome deal from our photographer, Donna Parent. So go to that center page right there, right smack dab in the middle. I believe it's 16 and 17 are the page numbers, and I need you to look on there. And if you've got a stamped happy face, 2 stamped happy faces on that center fold of the program, congratulations, you won a family 4-pack the next Saturday night, Eyewitness News Night at the races here at Kern County Raceway. They're either going to be on the top or the bottom, right there in that little white area on the bottom. 2 stamped happy faces. If you've got that, come up to the merchandise booth, and we've got your tickets waiting for you. Thank you so much.
Cars lined up, double stacked. I show 13. 13 out in this one. Lights out, should see green this time around. Here we go. It is the Michelob Ultra Super Stock. Main event number 2 of the evening. DeLong, he'll start row 4 outside. Holder 2 in front of him. Keep an eye out of the starting box. Here we go. Smith, Nix, get a little push. Dalton bumps him. Maynella to the inside. Wow, trying to go 3 wide and 1 and 2, and that's exactly what's going on in the back. Look at Bird, the 14 and Carvalho as they come down the back stretch here at KCRP. This thing, once again, set for 30. Shuffling, little bit of mix. Dalton trying to find his comfort. He'll go down to the inside. He'll start 4th. Nix to the outside. Maynella, Hernandez running 2 and 3. Smith will lead him off a 2. Where is Kuchtra? At the back of the pack in the 1. Him and 5 have their work cut out for sure. Kuchtra a little low. I saw Clint Carvalho hit high as they come up 4th and get reset. Major damage on the right side. I'm not calling it major, but definitely Kuchtra's been there on the right side of the 38 of Carvalho as he goes down the back stretch.
Yeah, Jason, the number 1 machine of Perrin Kuchtra was worried that the rear clip on the number 1 car may be bent. They won't know for sure until they get it back to the shop and on the jig, but he had some definite rear end damage on that number 1 machine. How about this? The 61 who saw damage early. Maynella out in front. And we've got the 2 cars that were involved in an incident earlier, the 18 of P.J. Hernandez and the 13 of Chris Dalton. They were side by side for a split second there. Dalton has cleared the 18 and now moved up into second. Paul Ebersbacher in the 02 car now goes to the inside of Hernandez, the black 18, 10,000 RPM clutches sponsored car, as they battle for that 3rd position into 3 and 4, Jay.
Yeah, Dalton definitely on a run right now here. This will be 5 down. This will 4 down this time around. Let's get folks set for 30. Twin mains here at Michelob Ultra Super Stock. Main events here at KCRP. Down the backstretch, Maynella, no change for him. The 13 of Dalton, Ebersbacher, he's got company. It's Hernandez and Rich DeLong III, who won main event 1, currently finds himself sitting in the 5 spot.
Yeah, Rich DeLong looking to make some moves up in the points championship this weekend. He's already got 1 main event win. The number 24 of Roger Holder, who battled for that 2nd spot in the first main event, wound up finishing 3rd. That means that 84 machine had gained a couple of points on the number 24 car in the championship standings.
Holder sitting behind him. He'll go down low of Nix. Hernandez will get shuffled back 1 spot. DeLong will pick up another, put him up into the 4th spot. Hernandez, Holder, Nix, and the 14 of Sunnis now in trail. Meanwhile, 5 and Kuchta shuffled back into the back. No change off of 2. Maynella, Dalton, and Ebersbacher, 1, 2, and 3 here. Second main event out. Man, DeLong third, trying to chip off some points. He's got to get up to the 0-2 of Ebersbacher to have a shot at this. Currently finds himself in the 4th spot. Meanwhile, the West Coast Wildman, your points leader, shuffled back into the 7th position. He's going to make a shot on Hernandez. Oh, they get sideways. He touches Hernandez. Holder goes to the inside. They both recover. They were both side by side facing south coming out of 4, and we stay green on 10. How in the world Holder and Hernandez saved that is beyond me, but there is black rubber all the way down the right side of Holder's car, as you'll see as they come off of 4. Meanwhile, they come 3 wide down in front of me. No change up front, and it's Dalton now, making a move around the outside of Maynell in the 6-1. New leader on 11. Ebersbacher sideways down low in 3 and 4. He's going to try to make a run on Maynella now. Hernandez gets into Holder. He taps him. He gets loose on the front stretch. Roger's not going to be happy about that. Nix, he'll follow behind Roger to the outside. So Hernandez and Holder mixing it up early here in main event number 2 on 12. Coming off of 4, it's still Dalton out in front of the 13. Nix now has put himself in between Holder and Hernandez in the black and white 18 car. And just like that, fireworks explode here on lap 12 in the main event 2 of this Michelob Ultra Super Stock Twin Main Night on Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night at the races. No change out front. Dalton looks to be on a rail and have this thing on lock. Hitting his points, hitting his lines as he makes his way down the back stretch here at KCRP. Ebersbacher could be one of the fastest on the track. He looked to the inside of Maynella last time around. He'll do the same as they come into 4. DeLong by himself, trying to get a game plan together here mid-race. 15 by last time. It's set for 30.
Yeah, we're halfway, Jason Reed, and I'll tell you what, we've seen a lot of excitement in this 30-lap main event for the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks. What we haven't seen are all the cautions that we saw in the first one. Chris Dalton out in front in command of this one. He made the pass on the 61 of Maynella as they came out of the turn 2 about 5-6 laps ago. You did a great job calling that, but now Maynella going to feel the pressure from the 0-2 of Ebersbacher, who has really stepped his game up over the last couple of races. But we've been caution-free since the get-go on this one. 17 down, 13 remain, Jay.
Yeah, knock on wood up here, caution-free through 17. Dalton just trying to click the laps off. This thing's set for 30. Looking for Holder and Hernandez. They still got Nix in between them. Holder, your points leader coming in tonight. Running 5th right now. Your winner from main event number 1 earlier in the evening, the 84 original on the 3rd. He sits 4.
Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway comes your leader, the 13 Vagabond Inn-sponsored machine of Chris Dalton. Dalton with a 9/10 of a second advantage over the 61 of Anthony Maynella, who's having his best run of 2017, running in second right now as we approach the 20-lap mark. 2/3 of this race nearly complete, and Ebersbacher looks to the inside of Maynella as they head down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Rich DeLong the 3rd in the 84 car, going to get into the mix as well as they come off of turn number 4. Contact between Ebersbacher and Maynella. They slide down the racetrack. Rich DeLong the 3rd. How did he avoid that? But I don't know if the crash is over as Maynella heads down the front straightaway backwards. And there's that caution just as we hit lap number 20, Jason Reed.
Now, I got to tell you, this is my second year announcing here, and I have never been fearful than I was just now. I cannot imagine sitting backwards looking at 8 to 10 cars coming at you right around the 60-mile-an-hour mark on caution. Wow! How did they split? Manila was lucky. Woo! Everybody's on caution here on 19.
So we'll reset the field. Obviously, the second and third place cars. As you see, the 0-2 of Ebersbacher pulling up into the spot behind the 13 of Chris Dalton. We'll see how long that's going to last. Maynella and Ebersbacher involved in that one. Trying to avoid the crash was the 84 of Rich DeLong III. He did just that with some pretty good evasive maneuvering.
Yeah, I kind of expected him to hold high and clear, but he kind of went low, and the choice was, okay, now I got to thread the needle.
Yeah, it's not a thinking situation. It is a reacting situation. And he reacted, committed to the bottom, and that's where he stayed. And now Maynella going to pick his spot right there in second spot where he was before the caution. And I hear some sort of body panel dragging on one of those cars near the front of the field as they come down the front straightaway. I mean, it is audible. Something dragging on one of those cars up front, and I believe that one of them was involved in that incident right there. The first caution in main event number 2 for the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks here tonight at Kern County Raceway. Making his way into the pits, the number 84 of Rich DeLong III. Winner of main event number 1 tonight. Now DeLong is going to go, looks like he may go to hot pit lane and take a look from his crew. Nope, he's going to pull it into the pits, and I believe that was the one, Jason, the one that was dragging something on that 84 car. Oh, it's the 0-2. Thank you. Now I hear it. Looks like he has a left front flat on that 0-2 machine because there's some body panels dragging. Jason, what do you see from up there? It looks like that left front, something could be broken, or it could be a flat Hoosier tire on Ebersbacher's machine.
Definitely looks dipped down on the front left. Now there's obviously damage to the right front as well. Motorsports Fire and Rescue DJ Safety Crew, as an understatement, Steve Hughes, have been busy tonight.
No doubt, especially in this division.
Back out on the course right now. So on caution, folks, 19. We'll go 11 remaining when we go green here. Dalton out front. Damage to Maynella, the 61. Holder's got black rubber all over the right side.
That just means he's been racing hard. Let's talk about what's going on next Saturday night here, Jason Reed at Kern County Raceway. It's Eyewitness News Night at the Races presented by Fox 58 and KBAK. The return of the NASCAR late model twin main events. And what else?
Waterless.
Yeah, this is where you come in. No, I want to know what is racing. Then we'll talk about the waterless boat races.
Gotcha. So it is waterless boat races, making me go back here to my program. Oh, you caught me off guard, man. I had my
Dude, you're always supposed to be
sheets.
ready.
I'm so sorry.
It's all right, man. Well, I know we're going to see the future stars of racing, the mini dwarfs. We're also going to have the Bandoleros. The Legends return as well. As lights are out on the Jim Burke Ford Mustang convertible pace car, indicating we will be going back to racing next time. Bye-bye. We'll see you guys later. Hope you had a fantastic time here at Kern County Raceway. If you did, tell your friends, tell your neighbors' friends, and invite them out to the races here at Kern County Raceway one Saturday night. Bring them with you. So next weekend, Eyewitness News Night at the Races presented by KBAK and Fox 58. The return of the NASCAR late models. Don't miss that one. Another full field expected here at Kern County Raceway. And we'll see them for twin main events next Saturday night. Yellow flag comes back out from Chris Vikstrom. Yellow lights come back on, indicating we'll go a couple of more laps under caution. First one of this scheduled 30-lap feature here tonight for the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks. Faith and Family Night at the Races. Again, we want to thank the Kern River Blue Star Moms, our good friends at KAXL 88.3 Life FM. Of course, the official soft drink of Kern County Raceway, Coca-Cola, for their tremendous partnership here at Kern County Raceway, and another great sponsored event night here at KCRP. Looks like they're still trying to get that lineup squared away. Biggest mover so far, Jason Reed, is that number 1, the milkman of Perrin Kuchtra.
Points leader Holder, who ran as far back as 7th, finds himself outside row 1 on the restart.
Yeah, that car has been loose all night long, especially off of turn number 2. I mean, he's wrecked that thing about 17 times and is still running it. I mean, almost wrecked it, you know. You think he's going to destroy that thing, but he's able to save it. You know, like when we talk motorcycles or MX, which you're familiar with, it's not really a crash, right, until your hands come off the handlebars.
That's right.
Well, it's not really a crash until you actually hit something like immovable, like the wall. So Roger Holder's been driving that thing on the edge all night long, and it looks like we're going to see him do it again for the next 11 laps. Jim Burke Ford Mustang convertible pace car in the pits. They are side by side, 2 by each, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 cars remain. Green flag is in the air. We're underway once again here at Kern County Raceway. Michelob Ultra Super Stock main event.
Holder around the outside. Dalton will try to lead him off at 2 down the backstretch. PJ Hernandez in the 3 spot. Nix. It's the 14 of Sunnis and Kuchtra, who Hughes mentioned earlier, have came from the back of the pack all the way up now into the 5 spot. Little loose as they come off of 4. Gene 5 tries to settle in row 3 and make a run to the front. 20 down, 10 to go.
Mike Nix up to 4th. He and the 14 of Eric Sunnis battle wheel to wheel down the back straightaway into turn number 3. PJ Hernandez in 3rd and closing ground on the 24 of Roger Holder, who does a nice drive out of turn number 4 and is able to pull away from the black 18 of Hernandez. I got my eyeballs on that number 7 machine of Gene 5 as well. Eric Sunnis sideways in front of the 7. Gene 5 has to get on the binders. They both save it, but that allows the 77 of Mike Nix to move back up into 4th position. His best run of 2017, Jay.
Unbelievable. So much skill behind the driving of Sunnis and 5. Not to Clyde on the back stretch as they come off of 2 last time around. 8 to go. Sunnis gets sideways again. Oh, and he hits hard into the wall. He came down low on 5. Gene had nowhere to go. A quick spin on Sunnis and just backed him right up into the wall.
Red
off the
flag
2.
on the racetrack. Red flag. Cars will stop on the front straightaway. What happened there, Jason Reed, you saw Eric Sunnis in the 14 get loose 1 lap before. Same thing happened when he got back onto the gas. Rear end wanted to snap around on him. He kind of caught Gene Fife there with a little bit of contact. They were just about side by side, but when he overcorrected, that car hooked up and sent him spinning pretty hard into the wall. DJ Safety Crew, Motorsports Fire and Rescue on site right away, but we are under a red flag condition on lap number 22 here in main event number 2 for the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks. Hall ambulance roll in, DJ Safety Crew there right away, and we'll await on word from the racetrack as we are under red flag condition right now for Eric Sunnis' spin in turn number 2. Battling for the top 5 at the time with the number 7 of Gene 5. Car started to get a little loose. It was fast. Those 3 or 4 laps leading up to that thing starting to break loose on the number 14 machine, Jason.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the replay up here. I mean, I got to tell you, Sunnis facing backwards after he hit that wall. Very lucky. I mean, skill set driving from Paul Smith just barely cleared him onto the inside. Again, I see him hit the wall, and Smith just cruised right by. Very lucky on the 12 car. Good heads up by him. DJ Safety, Motorsports Fire and Rescue Crew with Sunnis.
All right, race fans, we appreciate your patience. We're on lap number 22 of 30, so we have 8 laps remaining now. Of course, safety is our first priority here for the number 14 of Eric Sunnis. Caution coming out, and then immediately red flag as Motorsports Fire and Rescue began to roll. The best in the business here at Kern County Raceway. Most of these gentlemen have been on this job since the opening of Kern County Raceway, but many of them had 10 to 15 years experience at Mesa Marin Raceway on their fire and rescue team as well. Once again, race fans, we want to thank each and every one of you for coming out and enjoying Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night here at Kern County Raceway. We hope you had a good time. Lots of exciting racing with our 5th annual Faster Pastor. Congratulations to Jeff Jackson from Laurel Glen Bible Church, LBC. Of course, he is the deaf pastor over there. Want to wish you all a happy Father's Day, all you dads out there. Hope you enjoy your day tomorrow. All right, race fans, thank you so much again for your patience. After the caution coming out on lap number 22, we're still currently under a red flag. Thank you guys so much. Still taking care of our on-track duties right now, so just please hang tight. Thank you, and we'll get this race back under green flag here in just a little while. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
So lay down your burdens, lay down your shame. Oh, I'm broken. Lift up your face. Oh, wanderer, come home. You're not too far. So lay down your hurt, lay down your heart, come as you are. There's hope for the hopeless and all those who've strayed. Come sit at the table, come taste the grace. There's rest for the weary, rest that endures. Earth has no sorrow that heaven can cure. So lay down your burdens, lay down your shame. Oh, I'm broken. Lift up your face.
10-4. All right, race fans. Thank you so much again for your patience here on Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night at the races. The number 14 of Eric Sunnis was involved in that crash in turn number 2, and he has been transported to a local hospital. And right now we are in kind of a holding pattern, waiting for the other ambulance to arrive. As soon as that ambulance gets back up on property, we will continue with the scheduled for 30 laps, Michelob Ultra Superstock main event number 2. Again, we appreciate all your patience, and the racing will get back underway here shortly. Thanks again. We appreciate each and every one of you race fans. Thanks.
can only imagine when all I would do is forever, forever worship you. I can only imagine. As I walk this great unknown, questions come and questions go. Was there purpose for the pain? Did I cry these tears in vain? I don't want to live in fear. I want to trust that you are near. Trust your grace can be seen.
All right, race fans, a report from Hall Ambulance on the secondary ambulance coming out to Kern County Raceway. Just about 5 minutes out, so should be rolling into the infield here in just a little bit. We'll get the drivers back into the race cars, get them strapped in and get them fired back up to finish up the final 8 laps. Main event number 2, Michelob Ultra Superstocks here at Kern County Raceway. Again, we appreciate your patience and understanding. We'll get this race over here in just a little bit. All right, race fans, Hall Ambulance is on the property. You can see the drivers now getting back into the race cars and getting strapped in. It'll just be a couple of minutes before they are ready to go. And we'll get back underway. So 22 laps in the books. I just saw Jeff Jackson, your faster pastor for 2017. You'll be able to carry that title for at least another year. We come back with Faith and Family Night here at Kern County Raceway. Kern County Raceway officials assisting some of the drivers down there getting back into the race cars along with some crew members. So this should be a pretty speedy process. And then a quick 8-lap sprint to the finish. Chris Dalton out in front being scored as your leader in the Vagabond Inn number 13 machine. The 24 of Roger Holder in the Holder's air conditioning and heating sponsored car runs in second up on the Coca-Cola scoring pylon. Then you see the number 18 of PJ Hernandez running in third. The 77 of Mike Nix with a great run inside the top 5 running in fourth. And the number 7 of Gene Fife, the Mountain Man, rounds out the top 5. Then it's the number 1 of Perrin Kuchtra in 6th and the 23 of Ricky Bird completing the field in 7th spot. So when we go back to green flag racing action, it'll be 22 down and 8 laps to go for the final main event of the evening on Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night here at Kern County Raceway. Again, all you race fans, thanks for hanging out with us and enjoying a great night here at KCRP.
I was.
Brothers and strangers, the king and the beggar bleed the same. We all got a sickness, a terminal condition. We medicate, the pain won't go away. See the eyes of a million faces, looking forward in a million places. Only one can save us, Jesus.
All right, the red flag now pulled back in, replaced with a yellow flag. We're now under caution on lap number 22, Michelob Ultra Super Stock main event here tonight at Kern County Raceway. 8-lap sprint to the finish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cars remain on the racetrack right now. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you guys had a good time. If you did, tell your friends. Tell your neighbors, and then tell your neighbors' friends. If you didn't have a good time, give me a call. My name's Steve Hughes, and we'll work it out. All right? Got a front row seat right there. It's a pretty nice spot to watch the races. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Dalton, your leader, followed by the 24 of Roger Holder, then the 18 of PJ Hernandez, the 77 of Mike Nix, the 7 of the Mountain Man, Gene Fife, rounds out your top 5 as we double them up now. Perrin Kuchtra in the Jumpstart Energy Shot #1 machine, your last main event winner before Rich DeLong III came and won the first one here tonight. Pardon me, that is Kyle Fife in the #7 machine, not Gene Fife. Thank you. Thank you. Well, there you go. Little points race in there tonight.
Yeah.
Jay Reed. Lights are out on the Jim Burke Ford Mustang convertible pace car. That means we're going back to green flag racing action. Tim West dives off the racetrack. Now it's in the hands of the number 13 of Chris Dalton. Out of turn number 4, Chris Mickstrom going to give him a hard look and set him free with a green flag. We're racing once again here at Kern County Raceway. On the outside, the 24 of Roger Holder with a good run into turn number 1, but Chris Dalton with the advantage off of turn number 2. He'll be in command of this one again as they rocket down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Half a car length separating the 24 of Holder and the 13 of Chris Dalton, but that lead is going to increase as they exit turn number 4 and head down the front straight. Once again, Roger Holder now 3 car lengths behind your leader coming out of turn number 2. The number 18 of PJ Hernandez right there in third, applying the pressure to the rear bumper of Holder as they enter 3. The 7 of Kyle Fife in the red and black machine, glued to the bottom side of the racetrack. He will challenge for third position with the 18 of PJ Hernandez. They are wheel to wheel into turn number 1. Perrin Kuchtra now up into the top 5. He runs in the 5th spot. Taking over third, the number 7 of Kyle Fife. The Ashmore Motors P-Dubs Grill and Bar sponsored machine. Now moving up to the inside once again. That car has come to life late in this 30-lap feature for the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks. He bobbles on the bottom side of 1 and 2, and he's going to lose some ground. He goes from 3rd to 5th down the back straightaway. Back up front to your leader, the number 13 of Chris Dalton. Now with a 10-car length advantage over the 24 of Roger Holder. 26 laps have been completed, 4 laps remain. Holder now being challenged once again by the black number 18 of PJ Hernandez. The number 1 of Perrin Kuchtra getting into the mix. Kyle Fife still not done. Trying to best that top 5 finish here tonight at Kern County Raceway. 27 in the books now. Waiting for the electronic score, keeping to catch up, and there it does. 3 to go. I'll throw it up to Jason Reed as I get ready to head down to Raymond's Trophy Victory Lane.
Yeah, Dalton off and running here once again after this restart. Hit the 13, coming out the front stretch in front of us. 28 down, 2 to go. Should see White one more. Holder trying to hold it. Hernandez 18, Kuchtra, Kyle Fife in the 7, currently running 5. The 51 making his way up in. Running in 7. Here we go. The 61. Yeah, Anthony Manella in the 6-1. Little bit of fender coming off the front left there as they comes out of 1 and 2 down the back stretch. Dalton still 4-car link out. Your points leader sitting 2. Hernandez in 3. Kuchtra still running 4. Checkered flag. It's going to be Dalton with the win. Chris Dalton, first of the year in 17. Congratulations to him. Winning the second main here in the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks. Twin night on Coca-Cola. Faith in Family Night. Dalton taking the win. Your points leader Holder finishing 2. And it's going to be PJ Hernandez in the all black and white 18. Top 3 in main 2. Good job for Dalton.
Well, how about that? Jason Reed for the first time in 2017. The Vagabond Inn number 13 machine of Chris Dalton finds his way to Raymond's Trophy Victory Lane, and it was not an easy night for the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks here at Kern County Raceway. All right, let me tell you what, there is a whole gaggle of family ready to go down and greet Chris Dalton in Raymond's Trophy Victory Lane as we'll get that car pushed back to the middle. Safety equipment coming off. His daughter's coming to wish him an early happy Father's Day. His dad here tonight along with his mom as well. Ashley Jensen, our trophy girl, here tonight. He can hear you now, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Dalton wins main event number 2 for the Michelob Ultra Super Stocks here at Kern County Raceway. All right. That's right. It has been a while since the 2-time Les Schwab Tires Spec Mod champion has been to Raymond's Trophy Victory Lane. And we're going to put it right, keep going right there. A little more, keep it going. And that is the spot right there, ladies and gentlemen. Now we can celebrate. Here's the deal, man. I saw you during the autograph session. We talked about how handsome you were and that $1 million smile, and I didn't even want to come talk to you. I didn't want to jinx you. I didn't want to put no pressure on you, and I think it worked for you there, bud. Great run in both main events. However, that first one, man, wow, a lot of carnage there. You got caught up in it as well. You kept your cool, come back in race number 2 for your first victory of 2017.
Yes, thank you. And before anybody leaves up there, thank you guys for hanging out in the heat with us. It was a long night, so thank you, fans. First race, wow. I don't know how to explain that, but these guys must be running on endless budgets because I can't afford to replace my race car. So these guys need to start using their heads and drive a little bit more smarts on lap 2.
Absolutely, I'll agree with that, but I'll tell you what, the 13 car was fast all night long, first one and the second one. Your sponsor, Vagabond Inn, A-Sign Factory, 10,000 RPM clutches, Hampton Inns. I mean, this thing has been on rails. You just have had some bad luck in 17.
I've had no luck. We bought this car literally 3 days before the first race, and we've just been chasing gremlins. We've had no luck on the racetrack. So I'm just finally glad to bring this thing into victory lane for my sponsors, for my girlfriend, for my family, everybody that's been out here supporting me.
Right on, man. Congratulations. Let's take some photos and celebrate. Happy Father's Day, buddy.
Thank you.
Give it up.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there.
Give it up for him, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Dalton wins main event number 2. So let us take one photo with Ashley first. Well, Bill Beam, what are you doing? Are you still taking tire pressures, measuring the tires? I don't even have any idea what's happening there. We're good. Just put him into photo. Hey, it's not every day you get to see a mullet like that. Let me tell you that right now. Bill Beam does a great job. All right. Now, are we ready to bring – hang on, ladies. Hang on. We're good? All right, let's bring them in. Come on in, girls. You're good. His daughter's going to hold up that banner for us. Race fans, thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging out with us on Coca-Cola Faith and Family Night here at the races. What a great evening of racing action. Congratulations to all of our winners. Our faster pastor for the year, Jeff Jackson. Congratulations to everyone at Laurel Glen Bible Church. It was an amazing evening. Don't forget, we're going to do it all over again next Saturday night. Eyewitness News Night at the races right here at Kern County Raceway. Gates will open at 5:30. Racing will start at 7. It's the return of the NASCAR late model twin main events. Come on out and join us. On behalf of everyone here at Kern County Raceway, our ownership group, our management team, my announcing partners, George Harmer, who'll be back next week, and upstairs on the 4th floor, Jason Reed. My name is Steve Hughes. Thank you guys so much for coming out to Kern County Raceway, and we'll see you next time right here at the races.